Hey, yo, welcome back to the late night place to be and the most must-see show on Twitch TV. We are the Archerverse TV. Welcome to episode number 203 here at the Archerverse. And tonight we proudly present to you the Archerverse Wrestle Wars. Of course, the replacement for Clash of Champions after Vinny K and his team sent the cease and desist and threat of a lawsuit if we didn't immediately stop using the Clash of the Champions name. Of course, not only we did not stop there, we did not just change the name of Clash of Champions. We improvised, jumped ahead of Vinny K, and changed Fastlane as well, which is, of course, now officially, and we have had our inaugural episode. It is now the Archerverse Warzone every Friday night. Tonight, the Archerverse Wrestle Wars is going to be an 8-match spectacular. 3 championship matches are on the line. And, of course, we also, since it is vacant, we also have the Archerverse money case up for grabs in a ladder match. So lots going on as we continue the road to Survivor Series. And, of course, before we get to the show, we're going to have a look at the power rankings, the championship landscape, and quickly touch base on Super Saturday Showdown for just a moment. So Super Saturday Showdown, and we, of course, yo, Mad Chatty, you are early. You are very early. It's like days of old. Good Lord. It's going to be a good night. When Mad Chatty is early, things are always rocking and rolling. Next, he's going to tell me that he's going to pop out his prediction book and show us how it's all done later in the evening. That would be epically scary. Mad Chatty still holds the record for most predictions correct in any event or show. Chase is not in the top 10, but he will be shortly. He's clawing his way back. He was in the top 10, then kind of dropped out there for a bit, but now he's on a steady incline. So is Alan Severn. The two most impressive characters since the resurrection of the Archerverse have been Chase Coleman and Alan Severn. They've been on absolute tears. It's crazy. Just as per storylines, they just haven't been in the mix for anything that we're pushing forward. I don't want to reveal too much. I do not like to reveal storylines. This is not the dirt sheets. So how you doing, Mad Chatty? What's going on? What is new? Welcome to episode 203, the Archerverse Wrestle Wars. What's been going on? What's anything exciting happening? What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Do you have to travel? Or do you have people coming to you? Perhaps coming to your house? How's that looking for you this year? I mean, I'm assuming you guys are allowed to have gatherings for your holidays now. We were allowed. You don't have any... So is that a no, do you have no plans, or a no to nobody visiting, or all of the above? No plans. So you're just staying home. So are you... I'm assuming your mom and dad will probably cook a Thanksgiving meal? Or do you guys not... I mean, not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving. I understand that, so... Your mom will. Okay. Yeah. And now, do you guys have turkey or ham, or do you guys have a special dish that you guys like yourselves at Thanksgiving? I know there's these days I know people that have like lasagna and spaghetti and things like that on Thanksgiving. I mean, I personally don't. But I mean, I also love turkey. Yo, Death Note, thank you for the follow. Welcome to episode number 203 here at the Archerverse. You've shown up at a great evening. We are on the road to Survivor Series. We bring to you tonight the Archerverse Wrestle Wars, and we've got an 8-match spectacular, 3 championships, and a Archerverse money case ladder match. It's going to be a great evening tonight, so it is a great evening to show up, follow the Archerverse, and check out the action. Turkey and ham. Now that is savagely delicious sounding. So I only like certain types of ham. I'm one of those guys. I don't think you can buy different types of ham. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't think they're all good, but I do like ham. If it's a good, something you buy at the butcher shop type ham. You know what I'm saying? Not those little, mostly processed hams that you buy. I don't enjoy those. They're okay. Actually, they're okay because I find them salty. There's too much, right? Yeah, okay. So you get it. They're too salty. They're okay. If you want to have it with eggs, you can take one of those puppies because they're fully cooked too, so you don't necessarily have to cook it out. You can slice it up and fry it up with some eggs. Or if you do cook it for a little bit, you can also have it on a sandwich or something. But I personally like a good butcher shop ham. But I love my turkey, though. So for me, now I'm in Canada, so we already had our Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving is always around harvest season, which is the purpose over here, is to celebrate the harvest and to give thanks for the crops and everything we have been gifted to live off the lands, etc., etc. But so ours is in October here, but we of course had turkey. I find reasons to have turkey sometimes. I just love turkey. It's a very good it's a good fowl. It's a good bird. It's delish. Now, do you guys have are you a pumpkin pie house, or do you guys do apple pie there? I know everybody's different. I know some people would even they like bumbleberry or cherry pie for Thanksgiving. Everybody's different. I'm just curious what do you guys like? Do you guys? I know apple's a big one. Usually apple and pumpkin at Thanksgiving normally, but I've definitely heard of others. A lot of people like I think mostly in the States, but I can understand why. A lot of people love chocolate cream pie for Thanksgiving. Like a chocolate pudding pie. And understandably, they are delish. Especially if you get somebody that knows what they're doing and actually make a homemade one for you. Alright, in any case, I'm redeeming Dragon Pure Championship. So you know that happens after the show, right? You remember that? Some people have been confused about that lately. Any redemptions? Because the card's already made. We don't have, you know how it works. We don't have random matches here, so any redemptions are always taken care of post-show. So, all right, you're fine with that. And welcome to the broadcast, our good friend who's been MIA for many reasons, mostly because he's been moving. He's got a new job, new home. He's a brand new man. He is from the Coolverse. He is the coolest cat in town. And again, my good buddy, Christian Cool, welcome your ass back to the broadcast. We've missed you. We're glad you're here. Woohoo! How's it going? How have you been? And how is the new apartment?
I'm good. Not too new. I'm still working here, having to deal with your ass on a fucking broadcast. So that is at least familiar, but good familiar. Very good
familiar. Yeah, it's good to have you. It's good to have you. Soul Embers has been trying to help out a little bit here and there, but he just he'll admit it himself. He is no Christian Cool. And,
well, that's good. At least he's willing to admit that he has a problem. Now.
But to be fair, he is improving slightly. Even Bromer, the other night, so I was trying to, you know how Soul gets easily shaken some nights depending on his mood? Well, I was trying to razz him a little bit, and he caught on to me, and Bromer's like, oh, Soul's learning. It's like, oh no, he's catching on to me. So, but yeah, he's definitely no Christian Cool. Well, you know. There's people that can hack it, there's people that cannot.
That is very true.
It's very true. So I was just saying we got a big card tonight. There's been a few changes here and there. I was just about to get to... Matt Chatty popped in and interrupted me in the middle of what I was just about to discuss. Is Super Saturday Showdown is now being moved to Sunday nights. So the entire time I've been streaming, broadcasting, and every other word under the sun we use to describe what we do, I always like to go with broadcasting just because I like to be argumentative, and it makes good for storyline. But let's face it, we're all streamers. And so I've been streaming Saturdays forever, and Christian and I have gone back and forth with this forever. It's like, why are we streaming Saturday nights? It's okay to have a stream now and again on a Saturday, but Saturdays predominantly are the nights people choose to do things, go visit friends, go to the bar, and many other things. You know, not necessarily so much in the frigid winter months, depending on where you're from, but as a whole, Saturday nights never that good. You know, I got lucky for about... no, definitely not. I got lucky for about a month there, but that's it. The whole time I've been doing my thing, Saturdays have not been that great. So what we're going to do, Sunday nights are going to become Showdown. And I've ran many Sunday night shows. They're always very well received. So there's that. And pay-per-views are going to move to Saturdays. So you're only going to have one show a month that's on a Saturday. Also, I have changed, since you guys probably knew this was coming because there was a storyline before we were co-promoting due to getting an extra 0.5% of the shares of the company from Vinny K, but then he started handing over cease and desists and threats of lawsuits over usage of names, even though we're supposed to be co-pro, all that jazz. So, NWA Twitch has been completely renamed and redesigned. As we stated during the last NWA Twitch program, the Archerverse has acquired the rights to the National Wrestling Alliance in our universe. So therefore, it is simply going to be called the Archerverse NWA, a.k.a. the Archerverse National Wrestling Alliance, which also makes sense that our entire roster is carrying either NWA championships, TNA championships, or IWGP championships. Now, that said, there's going to be a few superstars thrown into the mix. We're not just going to have streamers anymore. It is still going to be a night where streamers mostly battle each other, but we're going to throw in Japanese wrestlers from the IWGP area. We're going to throw in some TNA. Not too many, but we're going to have some TNA stars like Christian and everybody join the show. And, of course, we're going to have our NWA champions, etc., like Nick Aldis. We'll throw LA Knight in there because he was a big part of the resurrection of NWA when they brought back NWA Power. Of course, he was then called Eli Drake until Vinnie Mac yanked his chain and pulled him into the scene. So we're going to have a little bit more fun. We're not going to have all the superstars of the universe and the Archerverse there, but we'll have a few small select people for the rest of the streamers to not just beat on themselves. Once in a while they can beat up on another superstar or maybe get beat up. Who knows? And we're going to have fun with that. But I'm going to... this coming Tuesday, we actually have a program. It's still bi-weekly. But we have a show coming up. So... except for Christian Cool and Mr. T, everybody else will have to wait and see what the show is going to look like. Tuesday night, the inaugural episode of the Archerverse NWA National Wrestling Alliance. So now we have 3 brand new shows. We are good to go. Vinny K cannot touch us. There will be no lawsuits, and cease and desist can be shoved right up his ass sideways. So there's that. So there we have it. Super Saturday Showdown is now Super Sunday Showdown. And NWA Twitch has now been stricken. There is no more Twitch. It is simply the Archerverse National Wrestling Alliance, and Christian Cool is on the broadcast. So there, we are caught up as far as information goes at the moment. Unless you have anything to add to that.
No. It sounds great.
Yeah, I still haven't sent you... I already sent it to T. I haven't sent it to you yet. I got to send you the... I'm also going to create a preview like I did for... Because I'm going to start making some smaller videos as well. Because as you know, obviously, not everybody knows, but Christian knows, and Mr. T knows, and a couple other people know, that I export everything since episode 100 to YouTube. I do plan on eventually, I'm going to stream on YouTube here and there. It's not going to interfere with this. It's going to be something that I test here and there separate and see how it works out. But I'm slowly building my library of Archerverse shows that are on there. And I'm also going to... I've got a few previews on there. I'm going to make another one for the NWA show. And then I'm going to create highlights of certain matches, like especially some of the big names that are going to be across the banner, like Christian Hart, Johnny Braddock, Elijah Archer. And I'm going to get some clips of actual matches, or highlights rather, And I'm going to start uploading small increments of matches here and there to YouTube as well, and have some, not just our shows, which are sometimes 3.5 hours long, have some smaller videos on there just to pique people's interest a little bit. That way, when I start to actually advertise the Archiverse YouTube channel a little more and start to utilize it, we can actually start drawing. And we've got immediate library. People can go check out past shit. They can say, holy fuck, they've already done over 100 episodes. Then they'll slowly find it. We've actually done over 200. That's what's on there. And they're going to say, okay, these guys are dedicated. You know, when they go live on YouTube, let's check them out. They mostly stream on Twitch. Let's check them out. And if we can start to gather a following on YouTube, who knows what happens in the future?
Who knows? It sounds like a good plan.
Who knows what happens in the future? And we're going to be dragging Mr. T and Christian Cool with me, because there's going to be non-stop advertisement for Christian Cool and Mr. T, especially when we start hitting YouTube a little bit harder. So
that is indeed advertisement I need.
Yeah.
Considering, I mean, we're not quite set up yet here at the new home.
No, but people are popping, man. Everybody's excited. Don't even think for a second that when you go live, you're not going to have an audience, because I guarantee you right now.
That's true.
Oh, yes.
I'm aware
people
of that.
Are popping. We're just waiting. You haven't lost anything. People are talking. We know what's going on. People are talking. They know you're busy. New job, new apartment, moving, setup, internet hookup, all that jazz. Obviously, your internet's hooked up, but everything else
finally.
is everything else is the process.
Kit never came. I had to literally go apply for it personally. Yeah.
Oh wow. Who'd you go through?
Yeah. Oh, Spectrum, of course, but it just they never delivered a kit to me. Nothing. They never even took my order.
Who is Spectrum a division of?
Are
they Comcast, Time Warner?
They took over Time Warner.
Oh, did they? Time Warner finally sold the rest of their shares, or they just sold a chunk?
I don't even think they exist.
Well, they were looking to get out of it. I mean, that's a hellacious business. it is like, and it's also a dying business. It's a dying business. The only thing that's going to be left eventually is internet company. There's going to be no more cable and satellite eventually.
They were trying to get me to go through them with my cell phone service. They wanted me to use my cell phone service through them now. So now they're getting into the phone shit.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. We've done that over here forever.
Not just a house phone, cell phone.
Yeah.
So, they're evolving.
Yep. But they have to, because eventually there'll be no cable and satellite. It's just not necessary anymore.
No.
It's not necessary anymore. So people are eventually just going to stop paying for it. They're not. You're talking hundreds of dollars a year saved for most people too. So, because right now a lot of people are paying for both internet and cable, and even if you're getting a package deal, it's still way too much. Still way too much. They screw us for something that should be much cheaper than it actually is. But we've allowed it too. So there's that, right? We've allowed it. That's one of those things we allowed to happen. So before we get the show started, we're just going to have a quick look at the power rankings. So just have a quick look here. It actually is very accurate. I'm so happy, because we talked about it for weeks after the resurrection, about how the power rankings would slowly put themselves together. And remember that power rankings are not the same as rankings. So if you look up there and say, well, why is there a person up there that has no title right now? Well, don't forget, it's not the actual ranking for any specific title. It's the rankings for the entire show. It is who this show is more interested in pushing, whether they have a title or not, because of the matches they've been in, if they've won or lost, multiple man matches, have they had a title shot, have they won a title, defended a title. It takes a lot of things into account. So, it is, but right now, super, super accurate. Even with Christian Hart sitting right here, he's got no championship because he lost to Jay Simmons. You may not know that, right? You probably didn't know that. Or did you?
I mean, I had to lose to the motherfucker before I had to before I moved. But
to be fair,
did I lose to him recently?
Yeah, he won the he won the light heavyweight title from me. To be fair, though, it was a fucking phenomenal match. Curlini, yo,
wow.
Welcome
you
to.
You do know Christian Hart can make anybody look good, right?
Let's see. The last episode was 202. This is 203. She said it was 199. So welcome to episode number 198, Curliti. And I'm probably fucking wrong now. It's probably like... I probably did the math wrong here. She'll correct me in a moment. Oh, probably. I don't know how she does it. I mean, we were... At episode 200, it was 199.5, and then we got to 202, and suddenly we were at like 199. We went backwards a half. I don't even know what happened.
I blame Curliti.
I blame Curliti too, because Curliti is savagely crazy.
Everybody knows that.
But anyways, that's why Christian Hart is still on there, because he's won so many matches that right now, as far as the power rankings are concerned, the championship doesn't matter. And he barely just lost that, so he, of course, is still in the title hunt picture. Which is why he's sitting in that number 2 spot right underneath the world champ. Right?
You know how I like to argue about how we argue about wrestlers and how some of them we always argue that, okay, they never needed the title to be a superstar?
Yeah, I know. I just admitted Christian Hart was
we
one of them.
are at that occurrence for Christian Hart now.
We don't need to discuss that.
Christian Hart doesn't need the title.
I will not confirm or deny that I'm agreeing with that, sir. Just because it's your first night back and you've been MIA watching midget porn in your new apartment. The show went on without you. I can't backtrack and start having sympathy and agreeing with everything that you say, because that's just not how things work. What fun is that?
That's no fun.
That's like Christian. I thought that was going to say Curliti for a minute and it come up Christian Cool. Why didn't you just use the boo emote? Oh, you can't. You're a sub. Isn't that stupid?
No, you can use. I can use it.
Can you? I can't unless I go into.
Here's the current weird setup I have right now. As of right now, I'm obviously on the PS4.
Yeah.
Talking to you through this. I am on my main TV, which has Wi-Fi. I am using a keyboard while on the PS4 to type. Because I don't have any hard Ethernet cables to reach my goddamn computer right now. So awesome. The ones I have are all too short, so I have to go buy more, and I'm not going this late.
Well, I got to tell you, I told a few people that you were going to be here tonight, so don't be surprised if people show up tonight, because I was excited. Like you're like, don't get excited. It's like, fuck you, I'm getting excited. It's been a while. Even Mr. T's like, it's been a hot minute. And he's right. It's so good to have you back on the broadcast.
No, I told you to get excited.
I thought you said. I thought it said don't get excited or something, because you may or may not be. I read it wrong.
The person that brings the A ratings to the show is coming on and giving you a boost. That's what you need to know.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! Delusions of grandeur coming straight out of the cool camp. Ladies and gentlemen, so some things definitely don't change and don't miss a beat at all.
Indeed.
So, but no, it's fucking super good to have you back. Like I said, Soul Embers has been filling in and doing his best to keep up with the host with the most. Unfortunately for him, he's unable to do that. He, much like Glenola sometimes, is unable to get over the lag, and it gets them down on their game. But I've tried to tell him, you got to be like cool. You got to just let. Sometimes, even though you don't want to, sometimes you got to let me lead you. That's it. That's how it works. It's no different than a new broadcaster stepping in to fill in for Corey Graves and has to sit beside Saxton and Cole and try to keep up with them. You have to let them lead you and then jump in on some things. That's just the way that shit works.
So apparently the PS4 doesn't because I'm watching Twitch through the PS4.
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't get access to the follower emotes on the PS4. Now,
no, you don't.
I can on the PC. But
I can't either unless I switch to desktop mode. I can't do it through mobile. It will not allow me to use my own follower emotes.
Mobile's the same way.
Yeah, it's fucked. Now they're supposed to be changing all that. Did you get the email from Twitch about answering, if there's anything else you think they could do differently and stuff?
I probably did, and I deleted it just because I hadn't been online. Because
I said a few
I
things.
can only do
it was
so
about
much crap.
It was all
at
about the
work,
mobile.
so.
It was all about the mobile aspect of it. And I said, well, yeah, you should be able. I mean, we're in the day and age. You should be able to do the same thing from your mobile phone as you can from the desktop. I'm sorry, that's just the way it should be.
At this rate, yes.
That's why they're considering creating that new gaming console, and will probably be one of the final ones they ever create. Period, because it's. Console streaming is on the rise, and the simple reason for that is people sometimes can afford a console but not the PC, and that's just fact. A PC is more expensive, and console streaming is very popular and is rising again. It was PC was on the rise for the longest time, but that's back 10, 15 years ago when it was still affordable.
Cards got super expensive over the pandemic.
Exactly.
No one can afford a new PC. People are having a hard time upgrading PCs.
Or people that like consoles but can't afford to have both, they're not going to want to have to choose, so they're just going to say, fuck it and go with the console. So the concept... No, I gotta find that fucking article where it was, but I don't remember if it was Microsoft, Sony, or if it was them working together, if it was somebody else. But anyways, it's supposed to be, basically, it's going to be a desktop PC and a console all in one, so that the console streamers can still utilize systems like OBS and everything to make their streams what they want it to without having a bunch of other shit that may or may not even work correctly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I would invest in that. And it would probably be one of the last consoles you'd ever have to invest in. It'd be upgradable, I'm sure. Because to my knowledge, that's the ultimate goal of consoles, is to create eventually one final console that you simply upgrade eventually. As opposed to buying new consoles all the time. But.
All right. Well...
Cole
currently...
Sorry?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you good. I can say it in a moment.
I was going to say we got to get back in...
Cola the Tamer.
Through the rankings here. But yes, Cola the Tamer's here.
Cola
the Tamer.
Cola the Tamer is in the house. Welcome to episode number 203. Cola, how you doing? Welcome to the Archerverse Wrestle Wars.
Now, I'd be a little more impressed if he could tame Michael Cole. But, you know,
Indeed.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. What's going on in the chat? I'm actually currently trying to get my dashboard to work properly.
Soul Ember says, yo.
Yo, Soul Embers, how you doing? Soul Embers. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
All good things.
All good things. Well, yeah, actually, they were all good things. He probably won't believe that, because he's probably like, fuck you, you and Cool were talking about me. There's no way any good came out of that shit, motherfucker. Is probably what he's thinking right now. But actually, it was all good, Soul. I was actually complimenting your hard work on the Archerverse, and you've actually gotten better at the commentating on your good days. You know, when we're not talking about potato salad and getting shot and confusing the host at the most at the beginning of an episode, which is a very cruel thing to do, by the way.
Yeah, don't confuse Archer.
Oh, the very beginning of the show, it wasn't even just him. I can't even blame him. A whole bunch of people showed up that night and he immediately started causing villainy. Holy fuck. You should have seen the other night, man. Should have seen the other night. WCW Monday Nitro. It's a good thing fucking Glenola joined the broadcast, because I barely got to even be on the broadcast. I barely even got to be on the broadcast. I was silenced and banned, and I was like, holy shit balls.
Damn.
Right? It's like, you bunch of savages. Alright, well, we've stared at the goddamn power ranking screen long enough. I'm sure you all see who the top 10 is. By the way, cool, do you like the new Archerverse World Tag Team Championship? It's still Trigger Talk TV inspired. You can see the side plate. But after...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so...
looks good,
Reed
Archie.
Rude, love the name. So Reed Rude, Cole of the Tamer, that belongs to Riggy 2K3. So I don't remember how much you know about the Archerverse, but we are an interactive league, an interactive fantasy wrestling league. Interactive, very best in fantasy wrestling excellence league. Should we add to that, or is that good, do you think? I don't know. Is it over the top? The late night place to be, the most must-see show on Twitch TV, the host of the most, the co-host of the most. We have the Army. We have the very best wrestling promotion on the planet. I don't know. When do I stop? But anyways.
Never!
Go, never Archie, too much. Go, never Archie, too much. Go, Archie. Go, Archie. It's your birthday. Woo! Anyways. So yeah, when we have 4 shows a week. Every other week we have 5. This is the second show of the week, the Archiverse Wrestle Wars. Then we have a show Friday night and then Sunday night. It used to be Saturday. This week it moves to Sunday on a permanent basis. It is now Super Sunday Showdown. And then every other Tuesday we have the Archiverse NWA, and I'll explain that in a little while. And you'll all be introduced to the new NWA show when I release the preview tomorrow. Christian Cool and the Turret Man will be the only 2 people that see it tonight. Tomorrow, stay tuned on Twitter and on Discord. I will release a preview for the brand new Archiverse NWA. New stadium, ring, commentators, booths, you name it, it is done, it is created, ready to rock and roll for this coming Tuesday. In any case, tonight, 8 matches, we have 3 titles on the line, and I happened to notice, and I didn't notice this before, I'm not really sure how, but I should have known because it became vacant prior to the last pay-per-view, which was Hell in a Cell. We have a vacant Archiverse money case, so tonight we are going to be crowning a brand new Archiverse money case holder. That money case holder will be able to challenge the Archiverse World Heavyweight Championship anytime they want over the next year. But again, the difference between the Archiverse money case and the Universe Money in the Bank briefcase, the longer you hang on to the Archiverse money case, your ass is going to be defending that just like a championship title belt. It is a golden money case, and if you want to hang on to it, then you're going to pay the price for doing so. Otherwise, cash that puppy in and take your chance at the Elite. That's how it works. That's how it's going to go. We are going to crown a brand new money case holder tonight. Hey, Archer, break time when you need it. Holy shit, you redeemed that early, but I will take that in just a moment, actually, because I got to pee. Because normally I wouldn't like to do it, but we've been talking for 32 minutes, and I had to already pee. And I actually meant to go before I started. And then I remembered Christian might be on the show tonight. I wasn't sure what time he was done, so I started firing things up, got it ready, and sure enough, he showed up shortly after Mad Chatty. So, hey, glad I waited. Glad I waited.
Yeah,
it was worth it.
I didn't have to work today, so.
Well, yeah, I didn't know, though. And you didn't respond very quick, so I was like, fuck. So I just hopped on, and I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, we were excited. Christian Cool is on the show.
Oh, yes. Get excited.
Christian Cool. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to get the show started, then I'll get the first promo of the night started, then I may pee my pants, potentially, and then I'll have to change. Blame Soul Embers. He did not issue break time quick enough. I'd blame Christian, but he hasn't been here in a while, and that's just not fair. Plus, Glenola will show up and blame him for shit later, and probably cause villainy. Yeah, it'll happen. Mr. T will probably come and say something weird about Christian Hart, as will Bromer. So Christian Cool's got lots to look forward to in the next coming hour to 2 hours. So we're blaming Soul. Soul, we're blaming you, buddy. We are blaming your ass.
Well, go piss, because, I got something to ask before we get the show going, so go piss, and then what's
Good Lord, you want me to actually... So you want me to wait to start the show?
Just go right now, you're fine.
All right, well, then I'll put championships up there. You can have a look at the championship landscape. Good enough. I'll be right back.
All right. Anyways. Soul Embers wants to ban Archer. Nice. But yeah, it's good to be on the show, everybody. Life's been a little interesting, to say the least. Just trying to get the new place feeling more like home, you know. Hate to say it, but where I've been the last year or so, I wouldn't necessarily feel like I was at home ever. It felt like I was not. I didn't feel like I was included. So I just always felt like I was taking up space in someone's place. So it's just good to kind of have my own place now. Distant Cone, good to see you. Hiya, Cone. But yes, Archer is banned for one match. Wow. Way to start off the show. Let's see what, unfortunately, things on the screen's going to be extremely delayed for me today. Having to watch Twitch through the PS4 is not exactly what I want to be doing tonight, but it is the only means to keeping up with the progress of the show, unfortunately. I'm doing good, Cone. Doing good. Just trying to finalize and get stuff set up in the new apartment, finally. It was a mess. When you own 400
All right, I have returned.
Games, it takes a little bit of time rearranging the living room.
Who is B. Henry based on? Cola B. Henry is 3TVB from Trigger Talk TV. I thought you might, clearly you might not know who they are, or else you would recognize the logo on his shirt is actually a picture of the three. Somebody drop a link just drop the exclamation point triggered for me. Clearly, Cola doesn't know who they are, and he should be introduced. They are a fantastic community. They are three of the coolest and most humble gents on Twitch, and have been a big support and led a hand in the development and expansion and even advertisement. They continuously advertise when I go live. Anytime I go live, it is advertised on Trigger Talk TV. So they are the coolest cats, no pun intended, to Christian Cool and the Coolverse. You definitely want to be introduced to that community, and go ahead and click that follow button of theirs and make sure you follow them when they go live. Usually, 4 times a week? Is it 4 times a week now?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. And
somewhere
then
around there.
His own stuff, and yeah.
So what was your question before I start the show?
Did you catch the MJF CM Punk promo?
Not yet, but I'm going to. Perhaps you and I will watch it later when we watch NXT.
Remember, I can't get the computer working today.
You suck monkey testicles.
Told you just right before. But also, don't be mad at me, but I think someone banned you for the next match.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Soul Embers.
Soul? You son of a bitch.
Yeah, he's a prick.
Villainous little prick you. The show hasn't even started yet and you're banning me from shit already. What is wrong with you, sir? Why are you like that? Explain to the army why it is you are the way you are, sir. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I'm glad everybody is welcoming with open arms and a warm heart. Christian Cool has returned to the broadcast. Episode number 203. It is the Archerverse Wrestle Wars. It is go time. Let's get this bitch started.
All right, this is exciting. We start do we start every show off with Archer coming out like this?
No, actually, the shows have different promos now.
Ah, okay.
I
great.
still have to create one for for the Archerverse NWA. But what? I don't know. Have you seen Wrestle Wars before?
I have not yet.
Okay, so that's a brand new stage. I don't know what everybody thinks of it. That is a brand new Archerverse Wrestle Wars stage. Making its debut tonight.
Every minute, everybody's raring to go.
And to start the night off, from Team Riggy 2K3, we've got the magnificent Reed Rude coming out to spit on the microphone and grace us with his presence. We already know that Riggy 2K3 not long ago won a fatal 5-way matchup and became the #1 contender to Uptown B. Henry's championship title belt. What he's doing here tonight, what he's got to say, we do not know, but we are about to find out. But what do you think of Riggy 2K3? First of all, cool. I didn't know if you knew he won that Fatal 5-Way. But winning the Fatal 5, and what do you think? Do you figure he's going to call it a champion tonight, or the champion?
Well, if he isn't calling out a champion, I don't know what the hell he's doing here. I mean, if you're going to come in and you're going to wrestle, you want to be at the top. You want to wrestle for titles. You want to have your name out there. So if he's just, doing what he's doing just for the hell of it, then why are we promoting him?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, when you come out, I don't get me wrong. Once in a while, people come out and promote themselves, but every once in a while, you gotta step up your game just a little bit. Call somebody out.
He's going to be a little rude.
Exactly. Whether it's a new challenger or somebody you're already feuding with, call their ass out.
He ain't messing around. This crowd obviously wants to know what's going on.
Ooh, Snorhawk's gonna snore you away here. Oh, that joke's bad. That's terrible.
Oh, Snorhawk dropping the bad jokes already. He likes to do that.
I see that.
Yeah, you thought my jokes were bad? Meet Snorhawk.
Man. Oh, man. It's terrible. Fuck.
The magnificent Reed Rude from Team Riggy 2K3. Let's see what he's got on his mind.
Just a bully. Starts with a bang.
Nice hair.
He's got it going on.
I meant on his face, not on his head.
Oh, it is a sexy beard. I don't know what he feeds it. I asked him not long ago if he was like a chia pet. Maybe he just added a little bit of water and it starts to flourish. You know what I mean?
Maybe so.
Showing the proper respect.
I tried to convince him
No lacking for confidence.
that he should put it in like elastic bands like Captain Lou Albano.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Yeah. I think that would be fun.
And then have like random shit just hanging off the beard for no reason at all. Yeah.
Wait. I'm just. But now I'm just. Oh, I missed it. What is he pissed off about? I looked over too late. Damn it! Somebody tell me.
Very well put.
The hell's he talking about?
He's saying he's getting overlooked, even though he just won a 5-way.
Yeah, Fatal 5-Way. That was a couple weeks ago now, but it was, of course, kiboshed. Well, not kiboshed, but put on the back burner because we had episode 200 and a bunch of other things going on. Just like Alan Severn hasn't had his shot yet either.
The proper respect.
Oh, he acts like he's going to be the next Hulk Hogan.
The next Hulk Hogan. You talking about Severn or are you talking about Rude?
Rude, he's here for every single man, woman, and child here.
He is a very beastly looking fellow. Do you think he can bounce grapes off his pecs like The Rock?
Okay. That sums it up.
Or wait, was that grapes or cherries?
Did he do that?
Did he not? One of them did. Somebody did. Was it not The Rock?
I have no idea.
don't know.
I've never heard this.
Now I'm thinking it might have been somebody else. Archer verse got a long drive in the morning. Have a good night. All right, Snorhawk, you have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
Yeah, see you around, dude.
I don't think you can be any more clear than that.
What did we just see? Wow, just awesome.
I love it. Let's get it going.
Wait. What?
He didn't miss anything. He's just basically saying how he's going to be the next biggest star in Wrestle Wars today.
But, so who's he challenging?
He didn't challenge anybody. He just came out here and said how he's going to be the next biggest star of the company.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I would have expected at least a call out of one of the champions.
He didn't. He basically says he's going to be he's on the rise. He's going to make it better for everybody who comes to pay a ticket to watch the show.
What I don't understand about that is we know how good Reed Rude is. You know, he doesn't call himself magnificent because he sucks. So he's gotten to the point where he's now in the spotlight. Why would he not call out, or even if he's not going to call out B. Henry, maybe he calls out a different champion. I don't know.
Maybe he's humble, Archer. I don't know if that's a word that ever crossed your dictionary, but maybe he's humble.
You don't win championships being humble.
You don't
get released
over if you're not humble either.
You get released.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, man.
All right,
Speaking
up
of
next,
releasing,
the first matchup of the night, it is the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey, taking on the Warlock Ann Woods from Team Squirrely Ann. She is also, by the way, the reigning defending Archerverse Women's World Champion. Ronda Rousey looking to upstage the champion and get a shot at the title at Survivor Series. Can she do it? Let's find out. Without further ado, Rousey versus Woods. It's go time. Let's go.
that's a scary thought. I can't believe this woman's been representing your brand.
The baddest woman on the planet.
You talking about the Warlock Ann Woods, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Warlock Ann Woods. I can't believe that she's made it this far.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
Well, and they initially won the title from Ronda Rousey.
From Venice Beach,
Now,
California.
here's me hoping that Ronda Rousey will get it back someday.
On the planet.
Oh, a solo raid by Soul Embers, who is now hosting the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Thank you, Soul Embers. Appreciate it.
There he is.
WWE ever since she debuted at WrestleMania 34 as the tag team partner with Kurt Angle.
Ronda Rousey looking lean and mean. And this lady here, the reigning, defending, undisputed Archerverse Women's World Champion, knows all about mean. And scary, and also pyrotechnics, which is a little unsettling, I'll be honest.
And representing the ministry from Fresno, California, one half of the Ann, the Warlock Woods. Here we go. This is the match.
Oh, she's one half of something. I don't know what that would be.
Reason, Michael. This one's been
but she is
brewing for
definitely
quite some time.
the Women's World Champion. Looking to send Ronda Rousey back to the beginning of the line, back to the drawing board, if you will. Actually, truth be told, if Ronda Rousey loses tonight, we may have to have a women's tournament to decide a number one contender, because there's literally nobody next in line for Ann Wood's title. Ronda Rousey was it. Everybody else has been beaten.
And Byron, how about the amount of respect?
And they're either caught up in tag team storylines,
opposition.
Oh, I love it, Michael.
or still trying to claw their way back up. One or the other.
So easy to root for.
Redeemed, been a host for one match. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
So is this his second ban?
Oh, I haven't even had one yet, so I don't know how I'd have two. But I will eliminate myself from the match right now. Christian Cool, I guess this one's on you, my friend.
Always getting better in every match he has. Always impressing in new and different ways. And this Louisville crowd hasn't sat down since before these superstars entered the ring.
Very exciting to see these two superstars go at it.
Knee drop.
I know I'm not a big fan of Ann Woods. I thought this person had little to no talent coming in. Didn't think very much highly of her. And there it goes. There we go. I went ahead and read it too. I didn't know if it would actually do it, but I went ahead and got it done.
Working on the arm.
Yeah, everything's a little delayed on my end. So unfortunately, whatever you guys are seeing, I'm probably seeing about 10 seconds later, so I forgive. Just forgive me. Hopefully I'm not calling anything too super late. Then again, I'm not going to really call the play-by-play action, as there's no way for me to keep it up.
You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous improvement,
Ronda Rousey, very impressive specimen.
I mean, couldn't call herself
that's
a
another person I wasn't
superstar yet, like she didn't earn it by her.
Soul Embers, I disagree. I thought Ronda Rousey was very good. Was very good for what she was in WWE. I thought, in my opinion, I still think they need Ronda Rousey in the WWE. They need someone like her.
Yeah, that's attitude behind it.
She had a different look to her. She looked very good in the ring.
Oh, nasty impact.
She told good stories. Just happy to, happy to see her here in the ring with Ann Woods. Just happy to hear back from me again. Well, thank you, Cone. They didn't give her much. What do you mean, Soul Embers? They didn't have to give her much. That was the thing. You know, she learned and she picked up the craft pretty handily. She was very good to watch. I enjoyed more or less everything I saw of Ronda Rousey at her small, like 1 year tenure in the WWE.
Is to doubt Ronda Rousey.
I was very happy with what we saw. Hopefully, when she does come back and we can see more of her take on some of the 4 horsewomen, that'd be great. Maybe knock Charlotte Flair off her pedestal and knock her down a peg or 2 or something. That'd be great. Because I still remember that Charlotte Flair match between her and Ronda Rousey, and that was something.
Oh, this could be something.
So far, Ann Woods being a little more dominant than I would probably like to see, but hopefully Ronda will make a comeback here.
She is. And she kicks out. Just not enough damage done yet, Cole. Ronda Rousey is a superstar still in this match. Hard determination.
Wow.
Oh, stomping away. Rousey has her up.
Man, Ronda Rousey is usually at her best when she's all wound up and worked up like this.
Cover from Ronda Rousey.
She's got to kick that ass. It's going to be awesome.
And a kick out at 2.
Yeah, seemed to be just testing the waters a bit there.
Look past the ring at the thousands and thousands of WWE fans in attendance.
I'm glad to be able to get on here, entertain with you tonight. Have some, watch some good wrestling, have a good time. I should be able to actually get on Archer's shows a little earlier than normal now that I live like literally 5 minutes away from where I work. So whenever I'm done working, I can just come on over and get off work and then turn on the computer and then get right online and hang out with you guys. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue, unless I'm streaming myself, obviously.
Rousey able to counter beautifully.
Apparently Ann Woods wants to take this outside.
Oh man, that's just nasty.
Ann Woods, unfortunately,
malicious.
Got kind of let Ronda get the best of her there. Oh, trust me, Soul Embers, everybody else can only handle so much of you. So therefore, thank God I am coming back and being able to be at my post at more regular intervals, as opposed to, not. And did you see the way Ann Woods' hips moved as she ran down the freaking aisle there? Are they going to get counted out? Oh, at least not Ronda. Oh, Ronda broke up the count. All right.
Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Soul Ember says, "Oi, you barely know me. I don't have to know much of anyone to talk shit about anybody. We're in America, man. Freedom of speech. I can say what I want." But yes,
straight forearm.
here we
Might
are.
be in some trouble now. She's not rising to the occasion right now.
You know, kudos to Ronda Rousey for not, taking count-out victories against Ann Woods here. She just wants to literally show her how it's done.
And here we go now.
Yes, freedom of speech. Patrick the Void, welcome. Archer knows, Archer would be happy to see you, but Archer is currently banned from the match thanks to Soul Embers. Soul Embers feeling the need to redeem bannings. Oh, man.
Not what she was looking for.
Oh, man, come on.
Ooh, what impact.
I really thought that 10 count was going to happen. I really did. All right, so here's the deal. I can't see on the PS4 Twitch app. I cannot see redemption.
Nice.
So you're going to have to tell me what the redemption is.
She's tough, but maybe not.
I cannot see them.
Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Are you kidding me? You want me to shut up for 5 minutes? Patrick the Void, thank you for following. Hopefully you get to talk with the host with the most here at some point soon, since he got banned from the match. I know he's happy to have you as a follow, and he would love to talk to you more about his show here that we put on here, the TAV Wrestle Wars.
Endless knee strikes.
But apparently I'm gonna have to shut up for the next 5 minutes because some asshat in the chat feels the need for the commentators to shut up and have Michael Cole reign supreme on commentary. So I will be quiet now for the next 5 minutes, and you guys enjoy the show.
Head scissor applied. Oh, man, vicious elbows. Rousey on the attack. Call the cops. She has become relentless at this point.
This asshat, huh? Damn, I hate this asshat. Really do.
Rousey takes her down.
Archer, I'm sorry for your 2 minute bet for your 2 match ban rule. I'm sorry for the 5 minutes, but hey, freedom of speech, baby.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here.
Patrick the Void, stick around. He'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna be a villain tonight, but it's all good. Anyways, you guys have a great night. I actually gotta get some sleep. I gotta get up in the morning and start cooking.
Elbows off the
Have
chest.
fun.
The impact. Uh-oh. This could be big. Hurricane Ronda.
Oh, well-measured strike.
She steers clear there.
Targeting the arm. Arm lock.
What a punch!
Look out.
She's got her. Hurricanrana.
pick.
Is it enough? 2. And that does it. Ronda Rousey captures the win.
All right, well, that does it for the first matchup of the evening. Unfortunately, I'm also banned for the second matchup of the evening. So, anybody that's looking to have some conversations with the host of the most is just going to have to be patient. But we have a hell of a show. That's only match number 1. We're going into match 2. We have 8 in total, 3 championship matches, and we're also going to award a brand new Archiver's money case holder tonight. So we have lots of action to be had. And Patrick the Void, yo, my friend, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to episode number 203. I don't know what you do and don't remember about the Archiverse. You can find a little bit of information by typing !tell me and !tell me more into the chat room. Anything else, I will fill you in on, or somebody else will after I'm banned for one more match. Yo, Panda! How you doing, my friend? Appreciate you being here. Welcome to episode 203, the Archiverse Wrestle Wars. We have a great show. It is a smoking hot card, non-stop elite level wrestling action. And I'll get the second match of the night started right here in a moment. A big victory for Ronda Rousey, who will now go on to Survivor Series in just a couple of weeks to face Ann Woods again. This time it will be for the Archiverse Women's World Championship. So that was a big victory. There was a lot riding on the line there. These two vixens here, they are battling it out. They are looking to get back into the United States Women's Championship picture. So Dynamite Jessie Lee versus Angelina Ramon become the number 1 contender. One of them will become the number 1 contender for the Archiverse Women's United States Championship after tonight's matchup. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Jessie Lee or is it going to be Ramon? Both of them former multiple-time women's champions, tag team champions. They are amongst the best on the planet in the women's division. It's going to be a smoking hot matchup, and it's probably going to get ugly real quick. But we're going to get that matchup started, and again, unfortunately, I am banned from this match as well. I'll see everybody on the flip side after the match is over, and we'll start that third match of the evening and continue what is going to be a smoking hot evening. But enjoy the match. I will see you. It was Soul Embers, Panda. He come in,
yes,
drop.
I am in the clear
Yes,
now.
Christian Cool has returned. So at least one of us are back. I tried to delay that as much as possible. I think I did okay there.
I can't believe the rudeness of that asshat.
Right? Coming in, causing all kinds of villainy. It's the very beginning of the show. He does not waste time. He was all business tonight, and it was villainous.
And then gets on the broadcast booth when no one was on the broadcast booth and decides to play around with the microphone a little bit, try to say his piece, whatever few things he had to say. All I had to say is...
Although I did appreciate him updating about us being banned and that we'd be back in a little bit. So he did that too while he was on there. So that was nice. That was cool.
Well, Todd Pettengill could have fucking done that. We didn't need his ass coming on here entertaining the fucking crowd and letting everyone know when we be back. We'll be back when we very well, damn well, will be back.
Fair enough.
We'll be back when we feel like it. Yes. And now we are here. You're going to be banned again, unfortunately.
All right, DC. We know the drill. We'll see you in about a half an hour or so, or less.
The following contest is scheduled for...
And coming to the ring first, hailing from Team Dynamite, Jessie Lee. She is Girl Dynamite, Dynamite Jessie Lee, one half of the TNA Women's Knockouts Tag Team Champions, and one half of Vicious and Delicious. She is Jessie Lee.
You know,
considering who's involved
Knockouts
here
is
You're absolutely
definitely
right, Michael. This
my
match will be
favorite
one we'll be talking about
point
for a long
term
time to
for
come.
a women's division.
Yeah, me
I've
too.
always liked that.
Yeah, me too.
But how about that last match with Ronda Rousey? I was
That was a
happy
badass
she picked up
match.
the win. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's how you start a show. And again, the women of the Archiverse putting on a clinic. they showed up and put on a show for the fans tonight.
This is a low-pressure situation for the champion.
Yes.
Especially given who her opposition is here tonight.
Everybody who comes in, comes through, sleeps on us,
in there with.
and, you know, just
I
has
got
a
a
good
question.
time. What's up?
Is she vicious or is she delicious tonight? I'm curious.
She's delicious.
Do you think she's delicious? Well, hopefully she doesn't get eaten up.
I don't know. If you were to stand in front of either Sparkles or Miss Dynamite there, and you were to call them delicious, which one would be the first one to show how vicious they are?
Well, it depends on the evening, kind of, because sometimes Dynamite Jessie Lee explodes out of the gate, and other times not so much, and then other times it's Danny Sparks who comes out with sheer brutality right at the start of a match, so that one's a tough one. But yeah, I see what you're saying, though.
Yeah, you know, I think it's anyone's guess. I think that's part of the fun. It's a guessing game on, so.
Yeah.
And guys,
What
it seems
is
like
this
nearly
outfit?
every little girl in this audience has one of her shirts on.
Oh,
here
that's
tonight.
Angelina
It's not hard to
Ramon's new
understand
outfit.
why either. She really is a great role
Indeed.
model, especially
I'm
Once
glad
they-
Matt Chatty was part of the
just how much
broadcast.
respect she
Once
has
they
for the industry,
separated,
the people in it,
Matt
and
Chatty
the
was on the
entire
broadcast and didn't say anything. That is highly
WWE
strange.
universe.
He was like a broadcast lurker. How strange is
Panda
that?
says most women that are vicious taste delicious.
Most women that are vicious taste delicious. Yummy
Looks
little
like we're ready to
treats.
kick this thing off. I suspect this will be yet
see,
another
I have
great
no-
match this
no
arena here in
comment,
Louisville.
no
can
Nice
say
arm
about
lock
it
by
over the
Jesse.
years.
Look at this.
Working
Reversal
for
already by
control.
Ramon. These two already struggling
In
for
full
power in the
control.
matchup. Power and
Harsh
positioning.
impact. Working for control.
Look at this. Back and forth. Ooh, nice
Nasty
armbar
impact.
takedown.
Ooh.
You know
We're at
you
a
were banned for
crossroads.
2 matches,
Neither
right?
Oh,
competitors
shitballs. That's right. I
backing down
apologize.
here in
Pardon
full
me.
Control.
I have to
you
leave
might-
the match,
no,
ladies and gentlemen.
You might as well
In
continue
full
this
control.
match. You can ban the next match.
Well, it'd be just as easy to
full
miss the rest of
control.
this one so we don't get farther up the card.
Oh, fair enough,
God,
fair
what an
enough.
elbow.
Yeah. You can
Yeah.
handle these two Vixens. You got it. You got it good.
Yeah, you're right. I just noticed the 15-second delay. We're good.
We are good. I shall be back.
Sure what made her think
All
that.
right.
We can all thank Soul Embers for this.
Yeah, Soul Embers is an asshat.
Oh, that hurt knee to
All
the
right.
spine.
But yes, I'm glad that we're watching this awesome match here in the ring.
Look out here.
Unfortunately, like I said, we won't be calling the
Spinning
play-by-play
side
here,
slam.
just for the sheer fact that we are on such a delay. I'm practically almost watching it mobile at this point.
Up
It's terrible.
and face first.
That's right.
Slapjack.
Call him a jabroni, call him an asshat, call him whatever you must. Let him be heard, and let him know how you guys really feel about him. Because that is what the
Saw that
Archerverse
one
is all
coming.
about. We're not here to walk on thin ice. We're here to step on the toes of those who do. That is what we do on this channel, and we have a good time
Oh,
doing it.
that'll make your legs numb.
And these women really going back and forth.
It's locked in.
You
The
know,
Koji clutch. She's got
Not
going
going to downplay Dynamite's ability. Dynamite
she
has been
escapes
a
the
very
submission.
big
Not a
contributor
lot of people
to
can break out
the
of that one.
Archerverse. Multi-time champion. She kicks a lot of ass. I'll never doubt her for a second. Angelina Ramon, on the other hand, you know, she's had some success here and there. More of a, in my opinion, she's more of a B player, but, you know, she could, you know, with a little heart, she could definitely bring the
Going
pain.
for the home run.
From the top.
Well, to be fair, I
Things
wouldn't
not
expect
going how
anything
she'd
less
like.
from a
That
John
can't be
Cena
enough.
fan.
She's not done yet. Not yet.
Just the Panda, I think he was hoping you couldn't see that. That was a good joke.
This could be
I'm sure anybody would appreciate how that joke was.
Oh, the
Yes.
Koji clutch locked in.
This could be it.
Actually, the bigger joke would be Angelina and Ramon getting a victory off Dynamite here. I just don't see that happening.
Once more, setting
I don't see much of Dynamite, Jesse Lee, unless it's on the Trigger Talk Boys' channel. I think she just kind of does her. She just kind of hangs out on those guys' channels and doesn't really. I think she kind of. She works a lot. I don't know.
Using an elbow as
it's hard to say. You can always ask her, Cone.
Ooh, well measured.
We're going swinging.
Man, I wouldn't want Dynamite to swing me. That's for sure. Throw me around like a rag doll. I wouldn't stand for it. Put me in my place, that's for sure.
This match is wearing her down. She may have underestimated the opposition. Will she win it here? And there's the kick out.
She's still in this one.
Well, Cone, she's going to have to let you go at some point. She can't swing you forever.
Ooh-wee. Ooh, what a slap. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it looks like Dynamite's going to put a little more work into this. She's going to take down Ramon here.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
Where's Bromer at? You know, we need a good mod in here. Where's Bromer?
Hit the mark with that one.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Bringing it back into the ring.
Oh, is he? Okay. Well, I'll forgive him. That guy keeps some weird hours. He's only in Iowa.
She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point.
Technically, I'm a mod, Panda, but unfortunately, I don't have full access to mod capabilities.
Step up Enziguri on the mark.
Not with the setup I have right now. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is.
Oh, saw it coming. Clothesline! Off with their head.
I gotta say, guys, Ramon is being sneaky.
Lariat! You can't take much more of this. Yeah, this could be the end of the road for her. Step up, Enziguri.
Setting up.
Oh, the old whipper-snapper.
She can't possibly come back from that.
Starting to wonder if any of these women really care.
They're at a stalemate. This one's a draw.
Well, that is it. That is all. Match number 2 ends in a draw.
That's depressing.
That is depressing. I mean, that was a great matchup, too. I mean, it happened a couple of times on WCW Monday Nitro. 2 matches in particular were stellar and ended up in draws. I'm like, no! I hate draws. Don't like countouts. You know, double DQ, something like that, that's at least entertaining. Draws, very anticlimactic. You know what I mean? You can handle a DQ or a double DQ. A boring old draw or countout, it's just ghastly.
Very ghastly.
It is ghastly. All right, so I guess for the time being, neither one of those 2 Vixens became the #1 contender to the Archerverse Women's United States Championship. So we move on in the evening. Up next, the villain of the Archerverse, Kareem Key Woods, and the NWA United States Champion. Got something to say, coming out to grace with his presence. See what he's got on his mind. He is ready to come out to the squared circle. So without further ado, 1/3 of Tons of Funk and one of the 3 from the place to be, Trigger Talk TV, Kareem Key Woods making his way to the ring momentarily. He's looking a little stern in that picture, I would think.
Just a little bit.
I feel like he's glaring a hole in us.
Maybe at you.
Maybe he wants me. Maybe,
you know.
Maybe it's a lustful stare.
If you're calling that a lustful stare, I would hate to see how he looks when he's constipated.
Soul Lemmers must have left the building already. Unless he's lurking.
He probably did.
He probably did. All right, here we go. Without further ado, it is time to see what the villain of the Archiverse has on his mind. Let's go.
Gotta like that attitude.
Did I fix my YouTube command?
I have no idea.
Okay. A fan favorite.
I'm building up the library for the Archiverse YouTube channel. Eventually, we're going to have some streams on YouTube. I'll, of course, let everybody know when that's going to happen so that everybody can tune in and check it out. Enjoy the show on YouTube as well.
Okay.
The show we likely will utilize to go back and forth between Twitch and YouTube to get things started, in all likelihood, specifically because it's a bi-weekly show and we could do one show, you know, one time on Twitch and the next time we do it on YouTube, and see how we can get the channel on YouTube going, build it up. So it'll most likely be the Archiverse NWA that does it. The staples of the Archiverse, Wrestle Wars and Warzone, need to stay on Twitch for now. They are the bread and butter that competes with WCW Monday Nitro and, of course, Super Sunday Showdown. And for those that are just arriving or weren't here early enough to catch the news, Super Saturday Showdown is moving to Sunday nights, and pay-per-views once a month will be held on Saturdays. And the villain calling out Robert Rage, one half of the Archiverse World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, I can't imagine what this is about, Archer.
Well, I mean, normally I would say, well, Robert Rage does dabble in the singles division, in singles competition, but he has not as of late, so this has to be about Tons of Funk hooking it back up one more time with the Disciples,
to describe the blood between
with the gold on the line. That's what I'm thinking.
Cocky right there. Could be dangerous.
Oh, yes. Indeed, I'm pretty sure it's what it is.
A list of what, DC? There's no new shows, just new names and formats. So if you can't keep up, that sounds to me like a personal problem.
One of the most popular superstars in the WWE, no question.
What? I can't keep it up. What?
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 Sphincter says what?
Fincter.
Yeah.
Sphincter?
Showing the proper respect.
What?
Why?
Okay.
Whoo! 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 What?
But yes, it is kind of nice to be able to just openly do this and not have
DC
to worry
thinks
about
she's
the
funny.
Stuff that will
things in the
drive a
bedroom.
superstar a little crazy. No love between these superstars, that's for sure.
All right, DC, we will be here. Sure, but I can't be here if I don't know when you're streaming, and then it becomes a viewer problem. I don't have no idea what you're talking about, my friend. Nobody said anything about not being able to know when I'm streaming. I stream at the same time every week. That makes no sense.
Pride comes before the fall. Better watch it.
Definitely a fan favorite.
Just every other Tuesday, one show will be on Twitch, the other show will be on YouTube. Until we get YouTube built up a bit. Everybody will know when that happens. Other than that, nothing's changed. Same schedule. Same nights, except for Saturdays, moved to Sundays. But I mean, that's been in the works for months. It just we never pulled the trigger. Robert Rage decks the villain. Here we go.
Kick right to the
And
knee.
I tell you what, I'll be excited when I start streaming again, that's for sure.
Yeah, me too. I actually miss Sunday night's board game night.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Right
I
to the
know.
arm.
And they're going to have to be
Hyperextend your
Sunday
elbow.
mornings now.
Sometimes that'll work out.
Reflexes.
A lot of the times on Sundays I seem to work afternoons, so that'll work out well.
Big boot.
Welcome back, DC.
Stump puller leg snap.
One of the
That's gonna
longest
hurt your
reigning
hamstring.
generals in Archer's army is also a VIP here on the Archerverse TV. And don't you dare try to give her a sword and take her diamond. She'll claw your fucking eyes right out.
Man, that hurt.
Oh, yes. They may be icons to you people.
Oh, my goodness.
but to
At
her,
one point, oh,
Bad
good
box.
lord, the air he get on that. I still have nightmares about her messaging me, demanding her diamond back.
He's got him where he wants
Threats
it.
of physical violence, maiming,
He's getting a little
decapitation
battered now.
may or may not have actually been mentioned.
There it is. Never makes it to
That
the
just
ring.
seems-
Oh.
That was the plan all along.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
The villain being vicious tonight.
Man.
Oh, to finish my story from earlier, by the way, because we went off on a tangent about other wrestlers, but I redesigned the Archerverse World Tag Team Championships after Tons of Funk had actually lost the titles, because they had their custom title, which they still have. They'll always have that, kind of, sort of, so to speak. Mm-hmm. But when other people were winning the titles, for instance, the Hart Foundation doesn't want to walk around with the Three's face on the title plate.
Obviously.
So, move to the side plates, a brand new championship designed, and I love it too. I agreed with you. I thought it was really awesome. So, all right, time to move on. Next matchup of the evening.
Next match.
Next matchup, and it is another trip to the women's division. And it is also, we got Awesome Kong, who is tag team partners with the Warlock and Woods. Just as vicious and beastly in many aspects. They're almost cut from the same cloth. Also, if you hadn't noticed, one half of Vicious and Delicious stepping up to the plate to take on Awesome Kong. And that is our next matchup of the night from Team O Sparkles. It is Danny Sparks, the Queen of the Ring, taking on the former Women's World Champion, Awesome Kong. That is next. Let's go. Let's get her done and get her over with. We are getting closer and closer to the championship rounds. We're also getting closer to that Archerverse Money Case ladder match, which is going to be coming up in the very near future. And by near future, don't go too far away from your seats because the show is about to kick into high gear and get smoking hot. At least I'm not banned from this match. I can actually call this matchup.
Yeah, you can actually call this match. Yeah.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do real quick, though?
Let me guess. P?
Did that. I'm going to grab a drink. Throat's a little dry.
Okay.
BRB.
I almost had that one, guys. The guy usually pees about 5 times a show, so I figured that's usually
This is it,
the
guys.
case.
We're ready to get this match going. I suspect this will be yet another great match this arena here in Louisville can say it hosted over the years.
So close. Let's go. You know what would be awesome? If I could actually have access to the Go Time emote. But I can't because I'm not a Tier 1 subscriber. Or I'm not a Tier 2 subscriber, I mean. God damn it, Archer needs to fix his emotes. Go Time is the 10,000k bits badge reward. Are you kidding me? God, so expensive. So expensive. Granted, I've donated quite a few biddies over time, but I don't know if I'm there yet for that reward at all. Man, he could have at least hit the next match. I mean, as much as I love staring at their go-to screen at this point, it's just, I'm ready to move on. Do. Why is it that we can't continue watching the match?
Sorry about that. I had to get something to wet the whistle just a little bit. I was drinking tea, but it seemed like it was just continuously drying out my throat. So.
Oh.
And apparently I forgot to get the match started too. I see. Good for me.
Yeah. We've noticed.
Yeah, it's DC's fault.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Way to go, DC. Where were you on that one, huh? Good Lord. Cannot ban the VIP.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One half of the reigning, defending, undisputed TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions. From Team O Sparkles. She is the queen of the ring, Danny Sparks.
Here we go, and it sounds to me like the crowd is more than ready for this one.
So am I, Michael. I've been looking forward to this match
this is my
for
pick.
a
She's vicious.
long time.
She is vicious, more than delicious, that is for certain. Not that she isn't also delicious, but definitely, I will agree that more often than not, that she is the vicious one.
I mean, the fact that you would even ask me that is a bit alarming.
It's my day off, and I have to use it
take nights off
on something. Oh, it's your day off? Nice. Me too. I was off today, and I'm off tomorrow. I'm super excited. It's been a great day. I had a nice relaxing day. The wife was off today too. She actually has a bit of a life outside of work where I don't, so she had things to do. I just did not. So I did some content creating. And then my second oldest son showed up for a visit. You guys know him as Entity Unknown. He was in the chat on Monday night, as was Ray's Reaper, who, by the way, is going to be
And Byron,
letting me know what his
how aggressive
hashtag
she's been
is so
as
that
of
I can
late.
add
But you
his
can't, Michael, but she
superstar.
really has to be careful. There
Ray's
are times
Reapers
when it
under
looks like the aggression is bordering
now
on belligerent,
negotiations
which
for a
can get her into
contract
trouble
to have a
here.
superstar at the Archerverse. But anyways, Entity Unknown was here for a visit.
And we're ready to go, folks.
So it's been a great day.
Another great match this
So
arena
far,
here
a
in Louisville
great
can say it
evening,
hosted over
great
the
show,
years.
great matches. I didn't care for the draw. So there's that. But I mean, other than that, the caliber of matches, top
And the
tier.
tie-up, make no mistake about it. This is all about
So
skill,
I have to say, Archer, you would
determination,
think
and power.
Sparkles be prepared for this sort of thing, considering who her partner is. I
Right.
would think Dynamite is just a slim, like a slim lighter, like a hair lighter than Kong.
Oh, I would say a little slight,
They're
yeah.
struggling for control right now. Working for
I
control.
mean,
I think
awesome.
she'd be ready for
In
this.
full control.
Awesome Kong would weigh
Impact.
what?
Working
Close to
for
300?
control.
Oh, at least.
And Danny Sparks
In
only
full
weighs
control.
$145.
But you have to think she maybe spars with Dynamite at some point, you know.
Right.
What impact.
And she's had matches with Dynamite,
Into
you
the
know.
tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand? Controlling the tempo.
But Kong's a vicious person.
And between the two of them, Dynamite Jesse Lee was the last
Running
person
clothesline.
to actually beat Kong.
And there's something to be said there.
Uh-oh. Jawbreaker.
Oh, nice
Oh,
jawbreaker. Dropped Awesome Kong right to the canvas.
Well,
Set up.
you got you
There
gotta
Oh!
crunch one or two of those chins, you know.
Wow. Shining Wizard right to the face. There you go.
Showing
That
some
was
quickness, and
vicious.
this match can change
It
that
really
fast.
was.
Lost in the
I
corner.
told
Oh,
you.
throws Awesome
finish.
Kong
Shot
right
echoing
through
through the
the
arena.
referee. Look at this. Wow.
Wow.
That was cool. That was a springboard
like
arm drag, and there was a corkscrew action of that
All
puppy.
measured
That
up.
probably did not feel very good on the wrist.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Not to mention thrown spine first onto the canvas with it. I mean, that was vicious.
Oh, a
Just to
shot.
back up Christian Cool's claim, that's
look at
proof
it.
in the pudding.
Wow, she turned that
She
one
is
around.
definitely the vicious of the vicious and delicious.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
Yeah, I wouldn't want
Here it
to
comes.
have Sparks get her hands.
No. No, no, no. Oh! Oh! Awesome Kong jackknifed. Sparks down to the canvas. Look at that. She's getting right back up, though. The crazy vixen.
Well, you know,
The
some
crazy,
resiliency
crazy
to be
vixen.
had here.
Well, resiliency is an amazing quality to have. It definitely does not go unnoticed.
No, it does not. And man,
She says,
Sparks been
"No
feeling
thanks."
it here.
Look at that.
And
Sparks
she's back in the ring now.
rolls out for a quick breather. Oh! They hit each other.
Guillotine applied.
Look at
She
that.
gets to the
Oh,
ropes.
rope
That's
break
why
way
always
too
knowing
close to
where
the
you are
ropes, but
inside
Danny
that ring is
Sparks
so important.
had that guillotine locked in tight.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Oh!
Oh, no. She can end it
The
here.
bankrupt neck drop.
So I'm going to mention this.
And she
I
kicks
know
out
it's a
at
little
two.
off,
She's not
off
done
kill
yet.
here. But you notice how they're doing a indie Hall of Fame for independent wrestlers?
Yeah, I saw
She's
that.
got her where she wants her.
So because I know she would never be asked in the WWE one, you think Awesome Kong
we
should be
about to
one of the
see
first
it?
women on that list for
Standing
indie,
Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
the Indie Hall of Fame.
No. Or, wait, on the list or one of the first people on the list?
On the list. Just,
On-
you know,
on the
for
list?
women, you know.
On the list, yes. One of the first, no. To me, and I liked Awesome Kong, don't get me wrong. And she had some impactful and very cool storylines going on. Actually, you know what's funny? Even though it didn't end up finishing it out and it all ended up going south of the border, some of the best storytelling from her was when she was Karma. That whole storyline with her and Alexa Bliss and everybody and the... Before she had her mental breakdown thing, that was such a badass story. So much could have been done with that. Oh my good God, but it all... Obviously, we know how that panned out. It didn't happen, and unfortunately, she had some serious mental issues for a while. So, and then got pregnant, etc. But
wait, Alexa Bliss was on the main roster the same time as Karma? I don't think so.
It's absolutely nuts.
No.
Yep.
The shoulders are down.
Are you sure you aren't talking about someone else there?
No, Karma and Alexa Bliss were in a rivalry.
Too soon.
I'm gonna look this up. I'm pretty sure she exited before Alexa Bliss came on.
I don't think so. If it,
Target acquired and destroyed.
yeah, no, I'm right.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the
I already looked it up. It was back in 2019.
You're talking about Nia Jax then. Nia Jax.
Wait, hold on.
We're going swinging.
Yeah, Karma was part of the roster in the back in the CM Punk era.
I'm going to find out who it was. Maybe it was Nia Jax.
Yeah, it was Nia Jax because I remember that.
Okay, but who was it that Karma...
And here's a cover.
I'm looking her up now.
And the fight must go on. Wow.
I know she was only on the TV for so long.
It was a really good feud. I just want to know who it was. I thought it was Alexa Bliss.
Another big move.
Oh, no. She was...
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Hold on.
Yeah, she was in WWE 2010-2012.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
We're spending way too much time worrying about this, but...
Oh, what a crash.
No, she didn't really do much in WWE because she came on, they were pushing her real hard, like having her wreck everybody in the division, and then she got pregnant. She took time off for that. She came back, and they did. Like,
no, she was in that storyline though, where she was going after divas. I'm just trying to figure out.
That was just malicious.
Yeah, that's what she was doing.
Was it Natalia?
She seemed to have gained the advantage here. She's fighting
Michelle
hard
McCool,
and
maybe?
it is paying off.
Yeah, it was Michelle McCool.
And Beth Phoenix and Natalia. So yeah, she went on a tear. So for some reason, I thought Alexa Bliss was in there.
No. Bliss and Nia Jax had their thing in 2009.
Back now inside the ring.
Or 2019, I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because that's about 4 years before Alexa even came in.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like, yeah, Karma didn't get the love or push she really.
No, but that's because of the mental breakdown. Though people were loving the storyline. Oh, Karma picks up a huge win over Danny Sparks. Wow. The Vicious and Delicious got put down.
Holy cow.
Man, oh man, imagine if Awesome Kong...
Battle. Respect to both competitors.
Look at this. What's going on here? Yo! Awesome Kong shook the hand of the Queen of the Ring. Very interesting. What I was going to say, though, is imagine if Awesome Kong ends up going against her own tag team partner, because don't forget, she's partners with Ann Woods. Ann Woods, the reigning defending Archerverse Women's World Champion. If Awesome Kong ends up the #1 contender, then she'd be fighting her own tag team partner with the Archerverse Women's World Championship on the line. Imagine that. Partner versus partner for the title.
That I can.
That's interesting. Very, very interesting and intriguing. All right, here we go. 2 more matches until we get to the championship rounds. This is a triple threat match. Psycho Sid, or Sid Vicious, depending on how you know him, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Uptown B. Henry getting ready to lock horns. If one of these two gentlemen can defeat Uptown B. Henry tonight, they will become the #1 contender for the Archerverse World Heavyweight Championship and will face Uptown B. Henry at Survivor Series in just a couple weeks' time. That match is next on the dockets. So without further ado, let's get these gentlemen out to the ring. Triple threat match. Psycho Sid, the Rattlesnake, and Uptown B. Henry. Let's go. Go time.
Let's go. Now, you know either one of these two would want a shot at B. Henry's title.
Oh, yes. I mean, who knows, depending on what happens. We've seen some crazy draws and DQs and everything else happening lately. If anything like that should happen, who knows? It might be both of them facing B. Henry at Survivor Series. And that, by the way, would suck. It's bad enough he has to face them, with no title on the line. As hungry as those two legends of the business are, looking to get back into that spotlight, grab 15 more minutes of fame, they want gold. Henry has that gold. Henry has the gold.
Yeah, so I know we had that match with Awesome Kong in it. It made me go look at something else. It actually still bums me out. I was kind of bummed out that they canceled the 4th season of Glow.
Yeah, me too, kind of. It was getting good.
I mean, it was already good. I wanted that final conclusion, and that we're not getting it. It's just upsetting.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's see something that isn't going to conclude, and that's the awesomeness of the Archerverse right here.
The contest is a triple threat match.
I don't expect a stellar, high-octane wrestling match here. This one, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, this is likely to get ugly fast, and it is going to be more of a brawl than a wrestling match. I would almost put money on it. But you've got Sid Vicious, the Rattlesnake, and Uptown B. Henry in the ring at the same time. Who really cares at that point?
Yeah.
You know what, why don't you guys call this one? I'm going to go back and throw some Steve Weisers on ice. So that when Austin...
What I like about Uptown B. Henry is much like Charlotte Flair, Christian Hart, and a few others I could name, they are champions that put themselves in #1 contenders matches. They could merely let other people battle that out for positioning. Those gentlemen that I've named say, no. If they want to be the man, not only are they going to have to beat the man, they're going to have to beat me twice. That is some serious cojones as a champion. And a huge risk as a champion. Huge risk as a champion.
And his opponents, first, from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 318 pounds.
They could have called him Savage Sid.
Inside this arena for this one is
they could have.
He wasn't just a psycho.
And if you think this is insane,
he wasn't just vicious.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
He was savage.
The guy is crazy.
Big and scary.
And he will destroy all comers.
Big and scary like Cool's mom.
I always thought she was big and scary growing up.
Big.
But I was just a little boy.
Wait, was she actually big and scary or just scary?
Well, I turned into a meek little creature, so she...
I mean, you look like a leprechaun with no costume, so I can only imagine what your parents must look like.
And I'd say he's among the most fearless
superstars
on the roster today.
I can't argue that,
A couple of trolls. What we got over here? A couple of trolls, couple of haters, a couple of trolls.
Yes.
Is anybody I know you guys are just about to celebrate Thanksgiving, but is anybody excited for the Christmas season that's coming soon? I mean, for most of us here in Canada, only because our Thanksgiving is centered around the harvest season, so we've already had ours. It was in October. But we also, because we have many American friends, and most of the reasoning for that is because right across our river is many of our American friends. So we too, believe it or not, we too celebrate American Thanksgiving with all of you. And by the way, early happy Thanksgiving is tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
Am I right about? Yeah. Now I know some people not a fan of Thanksgiving in the United States. Others adore the holiday. So I apologize to those that aren't comfortable with Thanksgiving, and I understand why for the most part, but I also understand why some like to look past hatred and past problems and look to the good in a holiday and what it can do as far as therapy for the mind, to spend time with people you love, be thankful for what you have, and enjoy some good food, good folks, good people, good, you know what I mean? It's a good time if you want it to be a good time, just like here at the Archiverse. We are the late night place to be in the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Why? Is it because I put on epic matches? Maybe. Is it because I'm the host with the most, with the serenading voice to fall asleep to? Maybe. Is it because Christian Cool visits the show? Maybe. But really, it's because of all of you. You're awesome. You're part of the Army. You're in the Fam Jam, and we have a great time. We know we can contact each other outside of Twitch. If we're having a bad day, we can reach out. We care about one another's endeavors, our mental health, our personal and well-being. We care about all of that. This is the Archiverse. It is what we do. Not only are we a bunch of rabid wolves and trolls, but we also have feelings, and we have endeavors outside of Twitch and everything else. We support all of that because that is the Archiverse. You are the Archiverse, and therefore, that is why the Archiverse is, without a shadow of a doubt, the very best place to be for fantasy wrestling excellence.
I can't believe Psycho Sid started the match trying to break Stone Cold's neck. What an asshole.
I mean, I'm not entirely surprised, but I can understand where you're coming from there. It is a vicious, savage, disturbing thing to do when one knows about past problems with the neck.
Indeed it is.
Kicks him right in the spine there.
I will be right back.
You're going to Burby? Christian Cool is Burbying, not to be confused with Barbie. Although he does like to play with Barbie. He likes Barbie Island Princess, the movie. He's a big fan of Barbie Island Dream House, and there was one with a dolphin he was telling me about. I can't remember what that is called. Yo, DC, are you? Right on. Will you do me a favor, DC? While you're there, you tell her that not just Archer, but the entire Army says hello, and we are still rooting. We are still counting blessings and sending good vibes her way. Because no matter what, at the end of the day, anything is possible with lots of love and strong support for those that need it the most, from people that can offer it and make it meaningful. So you tell her we said, hey, yo, Mom, we're wishing you a speedy recovery, and not just a speedy recovery, but a recovery in general. A lot of people probably don't know what's going on with DC's mom, and I most certainly am not going to be the one to tell you, but let's just say DC's mom could use some good vibes, some good energy. And this is a great place to have people amongst us in the circle to send that energy and vibes DC's way, so she can package it up and send it to her mom and gift it to her with a big fat hug from us all from DC. That is what I wish. So if you would all take the time to wish DC's mom well, I would appreciate it.
Pile driver. Look at this.
And by the way, DC, you're going to have to keep me posted. Yo, Patrick the Void, welcome back. How you doing? I am here, sir. Welcome back to the late night place to be in the most must-see show on Twitch TV. Patrick the Void, welcome to episode number 203 here at the Archiverse. It is the Archiverse Wrestle Wars. Unfortunately, my friend, Unfortunately, I was banned from 2 matches earlier on by one of our villainous little bastard friends that likes to show up, frequent the broadcast, and then cause a whole bunch of villainy. Although, to be fair, that's kind of what people do at the Archiverse. We just like to bitch about it after it happens. It is what it is. Wonder Trucker, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Welcome to episode number 203. Is there anybody here new to the concept of the... Mo! Welcome to the show, Mo. Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Mo the Legend stopping by for a visit. We appreciate Mo. We appreciate our fans in the UK, Denmark, Germany, everybody that wakes up at 6:30 and 7 o'clock in the morning to stop in and say, hey, yo, to the Fam Jam. We appreciate you. You guys are fucking awesome. You're legends.
Even when they demand that you acknowledge them, I mean, you are up and above, beyond what I would think you would have done for these people, Archer. How dare you demand acknowledgement, Mo?
Demand acknowledgement. Hey, by the way, is there anybody here that isn't familiar with the concept of the Archiverse? Do we need to go through our spiel? Wonder Trucker. I can't remember if you're a frequent flyer or if you're new to the Fam Jam. Have you clicked that follow button yet? Did you smash that motherfucker? So that when we go live, baby, you get notifications. You can join the army, be part of the Fam Jam, watch the greatest fantasy wrestling promotion on the planet, the late night place to be, and the most must-see show on Twitch TV is always here live 4 times a week, 5 every other week. We are always up to something that raises the bar to make it elite, non-stop professional wrestling action. So if there's anybody that needs to know just a little bit of information, number 1, you can type !tell me and !tell me more into the chat. That'll feed your ego and mind just a little bit. It'll give your inquiring mind just a piece of information. And then after this matchup, before the next matchup, if you need it, I will give you more information on what we do here. But what we do is we have a good time. We have stellar non-stop action wrestling matches. And we have a bunch of great people, great conversations, and a great time. Whoa! Downtown by Uptown, outside of the ring on Sid Vicious. Did you see that, Christian Cool?
I'm about to in about 10 seconds.
And I agree with the fans. This is awesome. Oh, Christian Cool being Glenola tonight, whining about the leg. Isn't that cute?
Just stating the truth, sir.
I mean, are you upset because Glenola's not here? So you gotta, okay, I thought so. How dare you, sir?
I am. How dare Glenola not be here?
How dare Glenola? Where the fuck is Glenola? You're right. Whoa! Running STO?
Boom, right across the small
Running back. STO? Cool.
Yeah.
Running STO.
Bringing it back into the ring.
It happened.
It did. I don't think I've seen that before.
Samoa Joe used to do it.
Yeah, but I mean, since the resurrection, I don't think I've seen that. That was neat.
Oh yeah, it is a very neat move. I
narrowly avoiding trouble. Yeah, that could have been bad.
It's one of those moves, though, you wonder if it comes off believable because it's got to be the right timing and moment, you know what I mean?
Well, most people don't do it because...
Wonder Trucker says, yeah, fuck face, I fought a long time ago. First of all, Wonder Trucker, I find it ghastly and it hurt my feelings a little bit. You called me a fucker. But,
Going for the ride.
Did he? I didn't see
No, but you know me, I like to ad-lib to everything. I like to ad-lib to everything. And what fun of it is it if I just read, yeah, I fought a long time ago. Better than I fought a long time ago, fucker. It sounds better. It's more fun.
You're right. I like to say fuck in the middle of a lot of things I say, so.
Fuck is a great word to use unless you're, one of my children and shouldn't be saying it. Then it's stink. Stink is the word that is dominant in my house. Because the word stink can replace anything. Nah, fudge doesn't replace anything. No, the word stink. I mean, your wife makes a meal. It's not the greatest meal you've had, but she wants to know how it is, and it's stink. Something on TV's annoying. Stink. Had a bad day at work. Stink. Your boss is there, and you don't want to look at him. Stink. I mean, everything is stink. It is a great word. And you can annoy people with that shit too, by the way.
Yeah,
you can annoy people with that shit. Well, that is the plan, my man.
But to annoy the hell out of your co-host, the co-host hasn't been around for how long?
Precisely.
You get them, you get excited.
There it is. Downtown by Uptown on Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Psycho Sid is down and out outside the ring. Ooh, Austin kicks out. Austin kicked out.
He's in control.
Can't be that easy.
Belly to belly suplex.
By the way, cool, that 5-minute break time that Soul redeemed before whatever reason banning me twice right after that, that is usable by you or me, just so you know.
Is it fully locked in?
Once one of us use it, then
I already redeemed it.
Redeemed it, or did you use it?
I already used it.
Well, that's what I mean. There was one already. I haven't used it yet because he banned me.
Yeah, I shut up for 5 minutes.
No, that was the show silence.
Oh.
There's actually a joke, or not a joke time. There's a break time notice where if we've been going for a long time and if the viewers think one of us need a break, they can redeem that. And it's good for either one of us. Whoever takes it, takes it.
Well, I feel like I get enough breaks as it is because of all the goddamn villainy, so I don't understand.
Fair point.
I mean,
I personally like it. It was actually DC, Bromer, and Mr. T that came up with the concept because a lot of the times, B. Henry picking up the big win over Steve Austin and Sid Vicious, and look at the fatigue written all over the face of Uptown B. Henry. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, of course, he's just proving why he is the Archerverse World Heavyweight Champion, but he did not just beat one man, but two, and look at the two he beat. Psycho Sid Vicious and the Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, in one night. He has beaten them and sent them back to the beginning of the line, back to the drawing board, looking to claw their way back up for a title shot. And B. Henry has one contender left. We're not going to discuss who it is. That will be a surprise for another time, perhaps another show, of course another show. But he has one contender left. If that contender is unsuccessful, then we're going to have to figure out a way to crown a #1 contender before Survivor Series. So we'll see what happens with that. But Uptown B. Henry continues on his tangent, his tear, his path of destruction, leaving waste all over the division as he continues to successfully defend that prestigious championship that is the Archerverse World Heavyweight Championship. Uptown B. Henry from Team 3 TVB, and of course one of the three from The Place to Be, Trigger Talk TV, the leader of Tons of Funk, showing up, put on a spectacle and a show, continuing that streak of dominance. Epic and awesome.
One of these days, Christian Hart is going to have his chance again to take on that asshole and make sure that he gets that title back. But it's unfortunate.
You know,
dominant.
He is dominant, and the other problem is Christian Hart was just beaten by Jay Simmons not long ago.
Oh, I know.
So there's that obstacle to overcome, too. What he needs to do is he needs to whip the shit out of Jay Simmons and then immediately challenge Uptown B. Henry or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Not that who knows? Maybe that is what he's going to do. I don't know. What do we know?
Well, Jay Simmons.
Well, you know, I don't know, or would have an inkling. Not that you're going to confirm or deny that. I get that, but
at least you get it.
I get it. All right, so our next matchup brings us one more match closer to the championship rounds. However, does anybody want to bet on this next matchup? It is not a championship matchup, but it is for the Archerverse money case, and I have zero problems with opening up betting lines for this match as well. Would you guys like to bet on this money match? Yes or no? I'm actually not even going to probably use that break that he redeemed. Might have to just give him his points back because, like, so what? Even if matches like this where there's 5 people to come out, I can simply grab a drink or use the bathroom quick while they're coming to the ring. You know what I mean? So this is one of those nights where I probably won't need to redeem that, but we'll leave it for now, cool, in case you want to use it. Because it's up to 5 minutes. It's maximum 5 minutes anytime you want to take it, whether it's you or me.
I'll make sure his points are well spent. Fuck him.
Fuck Soul Embers. I mean, he doesn't buy dinner either, though. I'm not fucking him. He doesn't buy dinner. Matter of fact, he eats in front of us. Doesn't even offer to share.
I wonder
who else does that? Let me think. Is it me? No. It's not me that eats chicken wings and sounds off the Cool Wave. Mr. T? Nah, he doesn't even own a Cool Wave. He doesn't even own a Cool Wave.
I don't like it when you play stupid. You're real bad at it.
Could it be Chase Coleman?
No.
Nah. He loses every title he gets. He can't afford a Cool Wave. Oh, I know what it is. It's Christian Cool. Team Christian Cool, Christian Hart. That's what it is. I mean, purchasing all of the chicken wings at the concession stand, which by the way, T still complains about. It's never nice to hear Mr. T whine because he sounds like somebody's choking a chipmunk when he does it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
It does.
It does. I know, right?
It sounds like you gotta go care for animals whenever you talk to the guy.
Yes.
It's painful.
Yeah, it's like, can somebody please call a veterinarian? Mr. T has turned into a rodent and is choking on a peanut. Thank you.
By the way, I got a new microwave.
You got a new Cool Wave?
It's actually an old-ass Cool Wave. It's so loud.
Well, once we have the Cool Wave, once we have the Coolverse magnets done up, you can stick one to the side of the microwave. It's made of metal, it'll stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Woo! So, do me a favor, drop my exclamation point merch and see if that link got fixed. I don't think anybody's had a chance to see the Archerverse coffee mug yet. But I can't seem to get the fucking thing working, but I think I might have fixed it. I'm just not 100% sure. You just got to type exclamation point merch.
They typed fudge, exclamation point.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I didn't say fudge. I said merch, you fucks. Good Lord. There we go. Try that and see if it works. I don't know if it will. I just don't know if it will. It should. But should and will, you know. Patrick the Void said merch. Does it work? Does anybody try it? Did anybody try it? I don't know.
I can't try it on this.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fatal 5-way ladder match for the Archerverse money case. We're going to crown a brand new money cage holder. And here we go. It is a go time. And while these gentlemen make their way to the rings, I am going to jump for a quick pee. That way I don't have to miss the match. But this is going to be a barn burner. It is a star-studded ladder match to crown a new money case holder. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. While I'm absent, I will still open the betting line. Don't worry. DC, before you jump all over me. Pay no attention, everybody in the chat, to DC. She's a little cranky at times. She likes to like ride me like a bull. That sounded far more sexual than it was supposed to. But I blame Christian Cool for that. I'm sorry.
My love for
seems to have a
mechanical
great deal of
bulls
respect
is
for the
why
sports
he's letting
entertainment
me.
industry, both past and present.
That truly is an important component to success, Michael.
He
If you
can't help
gain an
himself
understanding
sometimes,
of what those
ladies and
who came
gentlemen.
before
He's
you
a bit of a
did to be
douchebag.
successful, then you're sure to be successful yourself.
And no, I'm not talking about Archer. I'm talking about Chase Coleman.
Wichita, Kansas, weighing in at 265.
See who else we got coming to the ring here.
The Technician.
Yes, we got this guy.
Brown.
Guys, this one promises to be
Disciple of Darkness is
amazing.
from Team Disciple of Darkness.
Promises are made to be broken, Michael. Though in this case, I think we're safe.
I didn't quite catch his name. He's new. Ivan something. All these new characters that have shown up to the Archerverse since I've had to take my sabbatical. Can't keep up with all the new talent. It's crazy. So much new talent, refreshing.
And Byron, I'd say he appears to be at the top of his game right now.
Well, he's going to need to be if he wants to survive this match. That's for sure.
But this guy kind of looks like AJ Styles a little bit. Not gonna lie. Alright, so who else is in this match? Now it's Darby Allin.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 220 pounds.
So much on the line tonight, guys, here in this ladder match.
Darby Allin
we can focus on the
tends to
prize,
be
Michael. Let's not
quite the
forget the
reckless
perils associated with a match such as
individual.
this.
I'm pretty sure he'll turn heads. Being part of the match. He's got
why is this guy so
a way
easy to
about
root
him.
for?
The thing about him, Michael, is that he carries himself with a great deal of respect. Not just for himself, but his opposition as well. When you have that type of respect, it's hard to root against
so
you.
far we got 3 people in the ring who should spend way more time in catering than they should in the ring. Who else is in this match? Colin Plays. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. The host with the most will be back soon to properly greet you. That's for sure.
And representing the Dudley Boys from parts unknown, weighing in at 236 pounds, Bobby, the Dominator, Ventura.
This is it. This is the
what
match
we got here?
we've all been waiting for.
And the electricity level in the arena right now
Team
is
Mal
unlike
RPG.
anything I've ever
It is
felt.
Bobby Ventura. Colin Plays, are you a big wrestling fan? That is a yes or no question, sir. Or ma'am. Feel free to answer. Man, Bobby Ventura went all in on the theatrics. Rightly so. Because once the bell rings, the theatrics are over.
And
Land famous.
from Montreal, Quebec,
How you
Canada,
doing?
I have
weighing in
returned.
at 221
We have some interesting
Riley,
guests. We have
the
Colin Plays.
outsider.
Colin
And Land
Plays.
Famous.
Welcome to the Archerverse, episode number 203. We are on the road to Survivor Series. This is the Archerverse Wrestle Wars, one of our 4 weekly shows. Every other week we do a 5th show. We'll get to that in just a little while because in a moment we're going to be calling the matchup and doing our thing. But welcome to the Army. If you haven't already clicked that follow button, make sure you kick the shit out of it. That way when we go live, baby, you'll get notifications and you can join the fam-dam and everybody in the Army to watch the very best in fantasy wrestling excellence week after week. You'll never regret the choice. It is time to smash that follow button if you haven't already. But we are an interactive league.
Guys, keep an eye on
Colin
just how disciplined
and
he is during
Land,
the match.
what is it, Land Famous?
Quite impressive.
We have 55 streamers with superstars progressing through careers, forming alliances, factions, tag teams, winning championships. There's a lot going on. And welcome. We are glad you're here. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you. Right now we're having our Archiverse Money Case ladder match.
It's now time.
It is a Fatal 5 ladder match. The current Money Case holder never cashed in his money case, so he is forced to defend that money case, which is the big difference between the Archiverse Money Case and the Universe Money in the Bank briefcase. So much info. There's a lot to know. There's a lot to figure out. We are our own world. We have our own tyrant. His name is Vinny K.
A backbreaker now.
And he, of course, sold 49.5% of the WWE Universe in our world to the Archiverse. So there is a constant war raging between the Universe and the Archiverse. They have 2 shows a week, WCW Monday Nitro and Super Sunday Showdown. And for those that are just getting here and don't know, Super Saturday Showdown has been moved to Sunday nights. Pay-per-views will be on Saturday nights once per month. And then the Archiverse has 2 shows, the Archiverse Wrestle Wars and the Archiverse Warzone on Friday nights.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Boom!
It is an epic good time, but again, we are glad you're here. If you want to know just a little bit of extra information, you can type ! Tell me and ! Tell me more into the chat room, and you'll get just a little bit more information.
There's more. I got some information I want to know, Archer.
He has something big planned.
I want to know when Sean Spears started representing Games Galore.
There he goes.
Games Galore?
To the floor.
Yeah, Team Games Galore. Riley Jarrett looks like Sean Spears. That's
gotcha.
Like, holy shit.
Look at this. Bobby Ventura got Chase Coleman jackknifed him right to the canvas. Ivan Brown down on his luck, I see, outside of the ring. Darby Allin finally back in the ring, goes right after Bobby Ventura and over the top rope. At least attempted. Ventura hangs onto that top rope for dear life.
What a suplex.
Beautiful suplex by Darby Allin, but Bobby Ventura
there he goes.
Tosses Allin right down to the floor. And now all 5 men outside of the ring going to war.
I mean, they don't call it Wrestle Wars for the hell here, ladies and gentlemen.
They do not. These gentlemen do not like rings. They would much prefer the unforgiving floor and steel ramps.
Look at this.
Indeed, they
Look at this.
do.
Coleman
They want to be bound by ropes.
Coleman senses opportunity here, but here comes Allin, though. Oh, here they all come. There's a ladder in play now, baby. There is a ladder. Coleman catches the leg of Allin. Nice dragon screw leg whip. Ivan Brown beating down Bobby Ventura currently. And Riley Jarrett just kind of hanging back, watching everybody beat the shit out of each other. Meanwhile, he's got a ladder he could be utilizing. He's missing an opportunity himself here, I think.
Well, you know, some people get distracted more than others, apparently.
Some people do. Oh, attacks him from behind, a big forearm to the back of the neck.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to feel that in the morning.
Allin setting the ladder up.
Oh, my God. Oh, man, backbreaker.
Or not. Coleman takes out Allin from behind, got a big vertical suplex. And Ivan Brown, now there's the vibe. See, that's what we've been waiting for. Smash somebody in the face with that ladder. Pick it up and baseball swing that fucker. I don't care. Finally, somebody going for the money case anyways, but Coleman looking to rain on his parade.
He's very close to winning this.
Taking out the ladder, there it goes. What's that?
That's all Coleman's good as, raining on parades.
Coleman has a history of doing just that, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Apparently Colin doesn't know what to say. He's got a bunch of dots written there. I don't know if that's supposed to be Morse code for fuck, this is awesome. or holy shit, I can't get a word in edgewise. I mean, we just don't know what the dots symbolize, you see?
We don't. I mean, that's the language I speak half the time.
That's the that's the language you speak half the time. Ivan Brown in the ring alone with Bobby Ventura. Back in comes Coleman and Riley Jarrett. Darby Allin still outside the ring trying to collect himself.
Setting him up.
Nice neck breaker by Ivan Brown Jr. and Darby Allin from behind scoops him up on his shoulders, and down goes Ivan Brown. And a submission locked in tight.
These guys know they need to go after a briefcase, right?
That was a backbreaker style submission. Did you see that? Allin? He's got quite the repertoire of submission holds.
Biggest issue, though, he can't hold on to him very long.
Back over the top rope goes Jarrett, down and outside the ring again. Mo, what's going on?
From behind.
Mo says, I guess at times, cool
I guess so.
Leave their viewers speechless.
Clearly, we left Colin speechless. The dots was all we got.
Bang!
Archer, is any other way than Discord to get a character made?
To the arm, terrible.
Yeah, you could message me or whisper me on Twitch.
He's in full control.
I got to be careful what I'm doing. I'm actually starting to run out of space. We're going to have to get selective. And in the future, we may even have to retire wrestlers that, of maybe streamers that aren't around as often as they used to be. But in that case, what we'll do is we'll upload them so that they're usable again in the future in case those streamers come back. I still have space available. We don't have to worry about that right yet. But I do have 2 superstars to download, which takes up 2 more space. And then, of course, now Patrick would like to get involved with the Archiverse, become more interactive. So contract negotiations will be underway for Patrick. That is 3 spots gone. At that point, I'll let everybody know how much space we have left.
Not showing much fight here. Yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
Can somebody drop the Discord link for Land Famous?
Right across the top.
Oh, does the link not drop on his own?
No,
I can't do that where I'm at right now. So
you should be able to. You should be able to do your monthly duties from your phone.
And I'm using my phone.
Nobody does it better. And that might just be enough to end this match.
There we go. Discord link dropped.
That puts him in.
By the way, did the merch link work or no? Because I just gonna shut that shit off if it isn't working.
How is this superstar still in this match? Hard determination.
Land Famous, you're welcome. And there's other things other than character build requests on Discord. We have lists of our championship belts. We have professional wrestling discussions and, of course, articles you can read. We have combat sports. I keep everything updated at least once a week. We have wrestling videos and promos you can watch. There's all kinds of things to check out. Gaming news. And usually after every show, we have the after-show party, and we'll collect and shoot the shit and have a good time on Discord in the Archer's Army Barracks. So anybody that's not already part of the Archiverse Discord, feel free to join if you can or want to. And feel free to post away.
Watch this here.
Join the conversations when we're in the barracks. TGR, Alex, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Welcome to episode number 203, my friend. How you doing?
There he goes.
How you been living?
Distinct Tone says your merchandise site's not working correctly. It just keeps loading.
Great agility there.
Just keeps loading nothing? Yeah, I got to figure that out. I don't know why it's doing that. So you know what? I'm just going to go in and shut it off right now.
He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how on display.
Give me un momento. Uno momento.
Heavy-duty right hand.
Look at this, Darby Allin all alone in the ring, ladder in hand, money case hanging, up he goes. In comes Bobby Ventura, though. He's going to be contested in a moment. Up the ladder comes Ventura. We're going to have ourselves a battle on top of the ladder.
It's about time. I mean, most of these guys have almost kind of forgot that case was there throughout the entire match.
Clearly not afraid to take the fight up.
Now I forget, do I have a timer on that as well? Mo is cheering for Darby. Look at this. Riley Jarrett and, neck breaker off the top of the ladder by Riley Jarrett. Coleman slams Darby Allin face first off the ladder. Brown now going after Allin himself. Jarrett thinking about climbing up the ladder again.
He's in trouble here.
Decides to set his sights back on Bobby Ventura first. Maybe take him out before he climbs that ladder again. And here we go. He's setting him up for that crucifix powerbomb. Ivan Brown on top of the ladder. Coleman rips him down off the ladder. And Riley Jarrett delivers the crucifix powerbomb. Bobby Ventura down and out. Jarrett on top of the ladder looking to once again reclaim that money case. But here comes Ivan Brown.
Look at this, he's taking it to him up there.
We're going to have ourselves a slobber knocker on top of the ladder. Reversal. Brown with a big shot to the jaw, now an elbow.
When you climb that ladder, you have to know
retaliation by Jarrett. Rakes the eyes. But again, back and forth, the battle continues between Brown and Jarrett, but ripped down off the ladder by Allin and Bobby Ventura. Look at this, powerbomb off the ladder by Bobby Ventura. Jarrett is down and out.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
And now over the rope and down to the floor goes Riley Jarrett. Chase Coleman. Wow! He drop kicked the fucking ladder. Absolute genius.
We got fans of Ivan in here.
You got some Ivan Brown Jr. fans in here? Well, cheer him on. Drop some emotes, baby. There's follower emotes. Drop those yay emotes in favor of Ivan Brown Jr.
Well, let's put it this way. I can give you guys kind of a quick brief.
Bobby Ventura trying to rip that case down. Go ahead.
So let's give a little quick brief on everyone. Ivan Brown's probably the newest one to the roster here. He's only been here, what, a month? Rising star, we see some potential in him. Darby Allin's come from AEW to be part of the Archerverse, which has been real nice. And most of you know about Darby Allin, so we won't go too much into that. Bobby Ventura, he's a bit of a nerd, would you say, Archer? He's
little bit.
He's had a fair share of good matches here and there, but he's he's kind of the underdog, more or less, in every match. And then you got Riley Jarrett there.
Another powerbomb off the ladder. Jarrett just demolishing his opponents here tonight.
Riley Jarrett is literally the definition of potential, and that is all he's got. And then
Darby Allin.
and then we have Chase Coleman, who is nicknamed the Blueprint because he always has a blueprint to take down the champ and become the champ himself. But then he always fails to hold on to the championship.
Right? Just slammed him head first into the ladder.
He might go all night.
Bobby Ventura set the ladder up, and Coleman takes it out using Darby Allin's skull.
Poor Darby Allin.
Coleman goes back to work on Darby Allin. Ventura says, fuck it, sets the ladder up and grabs that money case again. Here we go.
He's right there with this match in his hands.
Looking to make a major statement to the rest of the line.
Attacked from behind by Jarrett.
There he goes.
This is one hell of a crazy ladder match.
Indeed it is.
Coleman going to take the ladder out. Nope, doesn't have to now. Jarrett rips Ventura down off the ladder, and look at this. Nice reversal by Coleman. Jarrett was looking for that crucifix powerbomb again.
The ascent begins.
And Coleman took him out with a big back body drop and now is heading up that ladder.
Here we go.
Here comes Allen, though, to join him atop the ladder. We're going to have ourselves some fisticuffs here on top of the ladder again. Yo, BMW, how you doing? Welcome to episode number 203 here at the Archiverse. It's the Archiverse Wrestle Wars. We are on the road to Survivor Series, baby. How you doing? How you been living?
Here he goes, guys, looking for the win. I think it's going to happen right now.
This is intense, Archer.
It is intense. Ivan Brown back on top of the ladder. Darby Allin, Bobby Ventura attacking Brown from behind. It's been crazy.
This is where things really start.
Riley Jarrett just leaning against the ladder, trying to gather himself. Bobby Ventura climbs. He just did. I was just going to say Bobby Ventura literally just walked all over him.
No, don't you.
Oh, look at this. No way.
This is it. Oh, my God.
Oh, superplex off the top of the ladder.
Can he take advantage of
Wow. This is awesome. I agree with the crowd. A fantastic match.
Climbing up the ladder.
Here comes Ventura. Oh, decked by Brown, though. Immediately met a right hand and now eating a series of them. Oh. Ivan Brown eats the ladder. Little snack. Mid-match snack for Ivan Brown. Now returning the favor, though. Oh. Holy shitty. Whoa.
No one moves that ladder.
Taken to the skies.
Riley Jarrett is definitely out of his game at the moment. That was crazy. Everybody is down and out after that crazy superplex off the top of that ladder. And look who has the money case. And look who pulled the money case down, ladies and gentlemen.
The fucking blueprint. You serious?
No way! The winner of the match and the new Archiverse money case holder from Team Mad Chatty. He is the blueprint, Chase Coleman. Wow.
Looks like he has a new blueprint for another title
I
shot.
cannot fucking believe it.
This guy, I don't know how. Always has a new method.
Right? Where's Mad Chatty? Is he still lurking? He might have had to go CP bye-byes. I don't know.
Oh my, that is something.
Here is your winner, Chase.
Wow, I still can't believe he won that.
What drama we
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I actually chose him as part of the betting line, right? So
that was simply breathtaking at times. What a ladder match.
The question was, will Chase Coleman win the money case? The answer was yes. If you voted yes, then you just won some Archiverse bucks. If not, sorry about your damn luck. And now it is time to move on to the championship rounds. So we will be opening back up the championship betting lines in just a moment. The first championship matchup of the night, a Falls Count Anywhere fatal four-way contest. We have Orange Cassidy taking on from Team The Ornery Knight, Stunning Marshall Omega. From Team Christian Cool, looking to regain the Archiverse Light Heavyweight Championship, the leader of the Hart Foundation, he is the Iceman Christian Hart. And the reigning, defending, undisputed Archiverse Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, from Team J Negative Gaming, he is the Soul Man, Jay Simmons. That is our next matchup of the night. It is our first matchup in the championship rounds. We're going to get the championship betting lines open right now. In the meantime, let's get these boys out here. It is go time for the championship rounds and go time for the light heavyweight world championship. Falls Count Anywhere, Marshall Omega, Christian Hart, Orange Cassidy, and Jay Simmons. Let's go.
Yeah, Christian Hart does not need your pity luck. Mole21, he will get the job done. He's going to make an example of that Jay Simmons and do it like none of the other competitors are there.
All right, there we go. Championship betting lines have been open. You have 5 minutes to make your bets. Who's it going to be? Will Jay Simmons retain his championship, yes or no? It's your chance to earn some Archerverse bucks. Don't sit by and watch the money train whiz on by. Open up that sinful side of your mind. Place a bet. Get off your ass. Get her done. Go time. In just a few moments for this fatal four-way Falls Count Anywhere matchup for the Archerverse Light Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Let's go.
Let's go. Christian Cool, make us proud, Mo says.
Oh, I can only hope. I'll be damned if Jay Simmons walks out of this goddamn title match with the title again.
We shall find out, because without further ado, it is go time. Let's go. Archerverse Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. Care to do the introduction?
No. All you, sir.
All me. He is one of the most decorative superstars in the Archerverse history. He has held every major title available in the Archerverse that has existed or does exist. He is the leader of the Hart Foundation. He is the former Archerverse World Heavyweight Champion. He is the Iceman, Christian Hart.
Big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael. And
Team Christian Cool's bad boy.
Heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Indeed, he is. Thank you, Archer, for the proper introduction. I would said it myself. I appreciate it, my friend.
The youngest member of the Hart Dynasty is Christian Hart. The best there is, the best there was, and etc. I don't think he said etc. Mo.
That's not how it's said.
Yeah, I don't think he said etc.
Ban him.
Ban him.
It's just not happening.
He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
You got to be careful. Bromer could be lurking. I am very happy, Patrick, right now.
Sky blue, baby. Sky blue.
Patrick the Void, explain. Why are you very happy, Patrick, instead of Patrick the Void right now? Although we're glad we filled that void and made you happy. Yes, we are. It is the goal of the Archerverse to put a smile on faces, whether it be waking up in the morning over in Denmark, Germany, Sweden, or over in the United States going to sleepy buys at the serenading sounds of the host with the most.
And introducing the challenger.
I was happy before someone ruined that in my game I'm playing.
20 pounds.
Sorry, what'd they ruin?
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here.
Somebody ruined somebody's day. That's all I know.
Somebody ruined something to do with Patrick's day. Somebody please ban whoever is interrupting Patrick's day, please.
Now, this guy just needs to remain as a fly on the wall throughout the entire match and stay there.
My friend is doing it. Somebody please ban Patrick's friend.
Yeah, ban Patrick's friend.
Is it a fair question whether or not
clearly
he's
he's
ready
not
for
a
a
good
match
friend.
of this
He's not a good friend.
Yeah,
he's agitating part of our army. We must deal with it. Open fire. Ban Patrick's friend.
That's right. Stomp out that barbarian.
Do we have any mods here right now? Or do I have to do it? Mr. T is still streaming. I'm assuming he'll be here soon. But
God, he's still going?
my friend is dealing with the person agitating me. So you have a friend agitating you and another friend dealing with the agitating friend. You got a whole lot of agitating issues going on there right now.
Agitation.
Agitation.
From Greensboro, North Carolina,
provides aggravation.
Aggravation.
Marshall
from Team The Ornery Knight.
It's a big-time opportunity.
Stunning Marshall Omega.
Judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ.
Mo, that's what I would normally do to anybody that aggravated me. I would take a chair, give them a chair shot to the head.
Chair shot to the skull.
Because I don't get to see that on my lovely pro wrestling anymore, so I gotta do it in real life.
And here comes the champion from Team J Negative gaining. He's gaining viewers from Team J Negative Gaming. He is the Soul Man, Jay Simmons, the reigning, defending, undisputed Archerverse Light Heavyweight Champion of the world.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
Boo!
Weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the J Soul Man Simmons.
The Soul Man.
His title defense incredibly competent.
Ghastly.
With good reason, Cole. When you're
Very
the champ,
ghastly.
you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't
This guy
lose.
sucks.
That is the champion's advantage.
Sucks wearing a championship title belt that used to belong to, I believe, I think it was Christian Hart. I'm almost certain.
I felt bad.
You felt bad.
Guys,
you let him have one.
To say the champ comes into this match as the heavy favorite,
But there's a reason why they don't fight matches.
You say he
on
was losing
paper,
viewers, so
Cole.
I let him win.
The champ has plenty to worry about in this one.
And now I think he just kicked me out for sticking up for myself as the guy who rings the bell. Huh? I'm so confused right now.
Apparently, Patrick said he'd ring his bell or something. That's
Oh,
interesting.
gotcha. Okay. That wasn't entirely clear. Really?
Yeah. See, I don't know why we have to turn the lights off on everybody when this guy's in the ring. This is annoying.
Perhaps the bright lights affect his eyes. He's got light-sensitive eyes, perhaps. The Archerverse Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. Let's go. It is go time. Yo, Mr. T is here. Mr. T.
conventional wisdom says to try and create some separation.
Yo, Mr. T, how was the rest of your stream? How was your night? Thank you for being here as always.
I'm going to explain. Unlike the rest of you fuckers in chat who have to listen to that entrance, I only, for every syllable he says, I only hear it for a second and then it cuts out.
Did you see that? A
Until he
double
says the next
underhook
syllable.
pile driver by stunning Marshall Omega on the Iceman.
Down they go.
Yeah, I saw that. The guy took advantage of a distracted Iceman and laid it on him. I'm not happy with that.
Look at this.
By the way,
Deadlift.
how many times
German
have you been told-
suplex.
How many times have you been told Christian Hart does not like multi-man matches?
Hey, we're coming off of a couple of huge shows, and Christian Hart, he's not the champion anymore. He doesn't get to dictate what matches he's in at this point. He just needs to get back into that spotlight if he wants to grab the brass ring. He's got to do what he's got to do, just like the rest of the guys paying their dues.
Now that's bullshit. He's the biggest star on your show that doesn't get hammered for nepotism. So you fucking cater to his demands, and you fucking
Mr. T, would you agree that Christian Hart currently is the biggest star on the show? Does that resonate with you? Do you find that to be a factual statement?
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
Maybe that was back in 2007.
Still seems a little early.
I'm shaking my head at you, T.
Marshall Omega's the only one in the ring, but he can barely stand. Look at this. German bite. Christian Hart outside the ring. Good Lord, Orange Cassidy bounced off that floor.
Oh my
I'll tell you what I can barely stand. I can barely stand all the shade being thrown at Christian Cool's camp right now. That's what I can barely stand.
Oh, says the camp that literally fires shots at every single team in the Archerverse universe. I think possibly even at a couple of women's teams.
Well, if I'm not throwing shots at them, what am I throwing?
You just try not to be biased. I get it. You want to make sure they're included. You want to make sure they feel included and they feel, wanted and appreciated.
Exactly. Let's not get woke about it, okay?
Oh! Holy shit! He literally ran way over there just to do a jump up enziguri to the face of Christian Hart. That was savage.
What a dick.
Ooh, and a brainbuster.
You know,
Orange Cassidy with a neck breaker inside the ring on Simmons.
I never thought I would find more reasons to hate Marshall Omega than I already do, and then he gave me another.
He gave you another. I hate stunning Marshall Omega.
Kick right to the midsection.
Shame on you, Christian Cool.
Oh, stiff right hand.
Shame on me, shame on him.
Shame on him.
No, not at all. Who's resting?
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, Omega makes Christian Hart eat the barricade. Oh, and bitch slapped him, too. He bitch slapped him. Did you see that? Hart did not appreciate that.
Kicks out in the nick of time.
Quickly breaks up the pin.
Hey, I finally saw that bitch slap you were talking about. There we go.
Oh, right into the ring post face first by Jay Simmons goes Orange Cassidy. And stunning Marshall Omega and the Iceman made their way back inside the squared circle. Here we go, let's go. It's about time somebody gets in the ring. Well, that did not last long, did it? I mean, why do we even pay to have rings in stadiums when they'd be just probably as happy in a parking lot surrounded by vehicles and lights? Bunch of savages. Bunch of savages. Oh, vicious DDT, and he busts open the champion.
Not be caught.
That's what I like to see.
And he kicks out again.
Only a 2 count. Slow count by the referee, though, to be fair, in my opinion. But Christian Hart coming over to join the party. Helping Simmons take out Orange Cassidy, but here comes Omega. Oh, big running boot to the face. Man, oh man, Marshall Omega has been all over Hart tonight. What is the beef between those two?
I have no idea, Archer, but if this keeps up, Christian Hart, the camp Christian Hart,
that is
something to say about that.
It's been crazy. I mean, every corner Hart takes, Omega right there. Look at this. Small package by the Iceman. Quickly broke up by Orange Cassidy, though, and out comes Marshall Omega to rejoin the party.
Len Famous says that ref runs in slow motion. Oh man, he could be slower, trust me. Be thankful for what you get, fellas.
Orange Cassidy tosses Christian Hart down to the floor. To be fair, he tripped over Marshall Omega, but still made it down to the floor. Into the steel steps goes Orange Oh, there it is again. Jesus, he's just constantly at Christian Hart tonight. A running boot to the face. That was almost a drop kick, really. Hart gets back up, though, slams him into the steel steps. A crazy back and forth battle now. Jay Simmons eats the steel steps. It is a battle outside the ring. And it is falls count anywhere. It is a falls count anywhere matchup.
I really hope Christian Hart pins Omega to win the title. I'm getting so sick and tired of him taking his aggression out. Like he's got something personal against me or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. What the hell do we not know about something? I mean, something happened. Oh, big super kick right to the chin of Orange Cassidy. And Simmons covers him up, but the referee not exactly getting down on time, only a 1 count, and Simmons justifiably frustrated at this point. Trying to defend his time. Oh, he missed the mark. Simmons got out of the way. Big elbow to the floor by Orange Cassidy. Tosses Simmons back into the ring, though. And Omega still going after Hart. Nice retaliation by Christian Hart. Tosses Omega down to the floor and goes right into the squared circle after Cassidy and Simmons. Beautiful belly-to-belly by Orange Cassidy. He is stalking Jay Simmons. And Christian Hart decides to chase Marshall Omega outside the ring. Look at this, reversal by the champion. Oh! STO by the Soul Man. He's got the pin, but the referee locked on Christian Hart. In all fairness, it shouldn't have been Christian Hart he was paying attention to. He should have been paying attention to the champion, who doesn't even get a 1 count after that. Wow. Omega goes to boot him in the head. Ends up going right back to war with Christian Hart. Here we go, looking for an electric chair drop. No, he turns it into a power bomb. Electric chair to a power bomb. Wow, Marshall Omega does it. He dethrones the champion. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new champion from Team The Ornery Knight, the new Archerverse Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, stunning Marshall Omega. Wow, what a turn of events. What a turn of events. So will Jay Simmons retain his championship? The answer was no. So if you voted no, you just won yourself some Archerverse bucks.
And new W, Marshall Stunning Omega.
And we have a brand new champion on the block, folks. Here on episode 203, the Archerverse Wrestle Wars. The road to Survivor Series keeps intensifying, and fuel continuously being added to that fire. We've had a championship change hands tonight. Will there be more? We're going to find out, because we're going to get to the second championship match of the night in just a moment.
Well, I'm here. I'm here. I'm happy that Christian Hart's here to put everyone over.
His luck may be down, but apparently so is Jay Simmons now. Jay Simmons dethroned the Iceman.
No. See, I wouldn't be bothered so much that Marshall Omega won the match. What bothers me more is that not only that he just pinned me, but he was after Christian Hart the entire fucking match.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. He was relentless in his attack on Christian Hart. I mean, the other two basically took care of themselves, and then Omega just relentless, just ruthless aggression on Christian Hart, right from bell to bell, and eventually even pinned Christian Hart. That electric chair drop to a power bomb took out the Iceman. Iceman melted and unfortunately lost the matchup.
I might have something to say about that a little later.
Okay.
Not after the show. It might have to happen on
Well, so far I've only got one dark match planned, and that is a matchup between, and it of course continues the rivalry between Demolition and the Coalition, but it's going to be Elijah Archer versus Johnny Braddock from Team The Turret Man for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. That is one dark match for sure. If you have another,
it might happen on Warzone.
Oh, on Warzone this Friday?
Yes.
All right, that's cool.
Yes.
All right.
I
I'm down with that.
I haven't told you yet, but
You have not?
I think Me and Bromer had a talk the other before I moved this weekend. So.
All right, tell me more. Talk to me.
One of the things was.
Oh no, we crashed.
That sucks.
Yeah, fuck, I hate that. Keep everybody busy.